Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the round table. Real discussions, basketball talk. It ain't just gonna be me, it's gonna be co-host also by my boy Trayvon. Salute. Yesterday was his birthday. I just messaged him, just messing around, said, man, you up? Because I'm about to go live and he is up. So when he come in, we'll start this round table. But I'm just gonna say this, and I'm done with this. We gotta be better understanding. So you want to sit there and put in my comment box, sir, that you feeling yourself? Tell me I embarrass myself. How? If I didn't speak up for myself, you would be sitting there calling me all that name, all that for the rest of the time. Monkey see, monkey do. I ain't embarrass nobody. I let it all be known. I am not the one. I am not the one to be played around with. So you keep on with your little hoo-ha. Because men like you act like females. So that's why you're so irate with the word. And we're going to discuss that in the round table. I'm not just going to say this. If you ain't real, don't even try to hit that link. Only real men and real women going to be on this panel from this point moving forward. You're a troll. That's not even going to happen. And I meant what I said. Not once, not twice, not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I meant that. 10 toes down always. So y'all niggas stay the hell away from me. It is 8:22 out here on the West Coast. I'm just waiting on the co-host to come on in. Then we'll sit there and we'll chop it up. If you're real, you'll be able to get on the panel. And I don't care how y'all people be in your feelings and everything like that. I ain't with the play. I'm on a different mindset in my mind right now. Shout out to that boy Ticket. Shout out to my boy LB. Shout out to my boy Too Raw for TV. And also Too Raw Classics. And Too Raw Sports. Too Raw for TV Sports. Yeah, subscribe to my boys, man. LVZ too. When you give people chances and chances and then they show their true colors. And then, yeah, man, you showed me your true colors yesterday. So by me going in my rate, I was supposed to react like that. If I didn't react like that, then you be saying that, oh, I could talk to this man any kind of way. He ain't gonna say nothing. No, I don't condone it, not for 1 minute, not for a second. And I'm done with it. But let's get to the things. I want to get some things off while I'm on here. I know everybody's all big about this Big Simmons where he going kind of thing. Hey, if you want to fight this war, sir, you fight it. But like I told you yesterday, sir, you didn't work on your game. How you want to come in and make the man? That's like a man calling you out your name. What do you deserve to call me that? And then when y'all just got the game backwards. Even cats that's older, that's my age, y'all niggas be on some crazy ass shit, bro. I ain't gonna say what it is. I ain't gonna say it out. Tops in the morning, homie. I'm about to send a link in. And I repeat, if you ain't, I'm telling you, this is a round table talk. No, I'm not gonna block your whole ass 10 Simmons so you feeling yourself. You just a little bitch boy, huh? Yeah, I say bitch boy, cause that's what you act like. And niggas know I don't call them niggas bitches, but you want to call me a bitch. So let's get back to that, bitch boy. When you gonna be a man? Another man don't dress another man as a bitch because you want me to answer your question the way you want me to, and the way that you asked me the question, it had nothing to do with what we was talking about. I don't respond to shit like that. And the main reason why y'all niggas use that bitch word so much, because you know a nigga can't touch you, a nigga can't reach out and touch you with their hands. Salute everybody out here in the U.S. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody that's around the country. To my homies out there in Egypt, even my boys in Africa, man, what's good? And I did get the donation to my homie. Sent me a donation from Africa. Salute, my G. And this is the thing with y'all niggas though too. When y'all niggas condone shit like that, when you condone shit like that, you let that shit happen, niggas gonna come at you everywhere angle. Where I'm from, you eliminate that shit. You don't eliminate that shit, every nigga in the world gonna talk to you. Nigga, you got me messed up, confused. I don't know who raised you. And once my boy Trayvon come in, we gonna cook. And anybody else who I sue fit, that's gonna be able to get in the round table. You just can't just come in the round table like you know somebody. No, I gotta know you. You coming and that's go any male and any female. There will be respect be given on here. I understand niggas want respect, want them to answer their questions, and then at the same time, they ain't even earn the respect. And then the man and the tone that you be calling niggas in, and then the nigga react to it. Y'all niggas be. That's one thing I can say about my boy Spiffy. Was shout out to that boy Spiffy. Spiffy said something. It's really real. It's really real. How y'all niggas want to get mad at how the nigga react when you was bumping your gums and all that other shit, my nigga? I ain't okay. Then I respond. Then you want to come back and want to try to troll your little comments and my little shit. Nigga, grow the fuck up. At least you know how to spell. At least you didn't misspell shit. I give you that. But other than that, I don't deal with disrespect. And niggas that know me, they already know on any platform. They know I don't get down with that shit. But you want to keep on testing me with that shit. I guess you want to be in that number. Come on down. But I ain't with the play. I worked too hard in my life, been through so many things in my life for another nigga like you to sit there and want to sit there and try to antagonize me. That's fine, sir. But one thing you ain't gonna do is call me a bitch, and I ain't gonna sit there and I ain't gonna say nothing. Nigga, I'm a man. I don't dress no man like that. None. There ain't no man I ever met in my life. I call him a bitch. The first time I seen that's even in on here on anything, cause your character stays out. And your character, sir, is just like these other typical YouTube ass niggas. When niggas spitting that real, niggas don't want niggas want to fuck around and shit. Keep on going. And I don't want nobody to block that nigga. But one thing you ain't gonna do is disrespect the channel. As soon as you disrespect anything, you out of here. That's what that goes for any motherfucking body. And I meant what the fuck I said. There's too much shit going on for me to argue with your dumb ass. If I didn't say nothing, then you be thinking it's cool to call me a bitch. Now you don't. You probably don't even get that point, do you, huh, sir? I'm just waiting on Trey to get on here. I'm chopping it up for about 2 hours and I'm going to work. I'll come on this motherfucker when I get ready. But I some over there try to show my people love me. I always have a whole ass nigga want to come around. I know it's going to entertain this too. And niggas already know how I get down. I don't deal with disrespect of any kind. Any kind. And it's about basketball. You gonna call me a bitch about it? What's wrong with you? But if I respond, I'm wrong, huh? You know what? My whole entire life, niggas always said I've always been the wrong. Even family members, some family probably thought that. Oh, this man, I've always been wrong about everything. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm crazy. That's what's one thing. That's what's wrong with y'all niggas, man. Y'all want motherfuckers to prove, nigga. There ain't nobody got to prove none of y'all, nigga. The proof is in the growth. Proof is in the inside. There's substance in there. And y'all niggas substance to shit that I don't like. Bad taste in your mouth. All kind of shit. So y'all niggas stay the fuck away from me. That's why I chill to myself. I don't fuck with nobody. But niggas do that fuck with me. They already know one thing. We ain't with the play. I've been through too much shit in my life. I ain't gonna say and tell it. People heard my story. They already know. I ain't gonna revisit that shit again. We the only culture that divide and conquer shit. We the only culture that I see. You look at all these YouTube, Twitch, all that shit. You don't see white folks arguing with each other and shit. Only the black folks. Why is that? It's built in our DNA or something? No, cause we allow that shit. Cause niggas don't want to change. Y'all always want a vast change and shit. And y'all niggas always want to test the real ones. Them fake ass motherfuckers, y'all don't give no time and no day. Oh, it's the wrong stream. My bad, bro. Hey, I ain't been on my laptop since. Hey, my bad, bro. I ain't been on my laptop in a while. I don't have time. I'm getting it. I'm gonna get it together. Hold on. But I ain't got time with the nonsense. And as a man, and you wonder why women don't want to fuck with a man like you. But knowing the women, they probably got men. They probably got men like you. And you don't even know what you got. You some of these women that I know, some of these women, they probably women that I know, they'll run y'all niggas. Y'all love to lose that bitch word so bad. I know some women would say it to you and they dare you to say it back to them. Knock your ass out, clean the smooth the fuck out. You ain't even know what hit you. Everybody I fuck with, we all move quiet. We all move in silence. But when you poke the bear, you poke the queen. Don't get mad about the reaction. Don't get mad about the aftermath of that ass whooping that you will get. We don't give a flying fuck about any motherfucking thing. Then the people who I fuck with, we all 10 toes down. I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas on. Y'all niggas on some bullshit. If any nigga condone that shit on the channel, that's on them. But like I told my boy yesterday, he condoned that shit. He could have nipped that shit in the bud quickly. Shout out to my boy Moss, man. Moss was in there. Moss was like, hey, you don't talk to TP like that. Hey, but that nigga still came off the top. So Moss just put it on the thing and let me just handle it. I know how to protect myself. That's for one thing. Niggas love to talk to a nigga that's quiet. Why y'all niggas like to do that? And I ain't mentioning nobody names for clout chase or anything like that. I know you two fuck with me. Any nigga that spit that real, we don't get no kind of shit. Even females. I know females doing their thing on here too. They don't get no kind of views or anything. YouTube's taking that shit down, fuck with their content. But I here been supporting this burly agenda. Now I have so many subscribers and all that shit, but for what? What did that prove? Not a goddamn thing. To me, it'll prove that I'm a sellout. That what it proves to me. And I'm not a sellout. I'm a grown ass man. The realest nigga you ever want to meet. But at the same time, don't fuck with me. I'm just talking about anybody in general. I already said what I said to him. I addressed him. He gonna come in my comments. He probably gonna block me tomorrow. No, we gonna let you come on in. You gonna come on in. You want to come in here and get saved? The church doors is now open. I'm about to open the church doors. Do we have anybody here want to get a part of this round table discussion? I'm not worried about nobody. I just don't like niggas flexing. You always got niggas that be flexing, and I'm too old school for that. I address that shit. No, I'm from the old ilk. You nip that shit real quick. If you don't nip that shit real quick, niggas gonna continue that shit. And then what kind of platform you gonna have then? A bunch of dumbass niggas calling each other bitches through a whole motherfucking show. This shit ain't gonna be like that over here. That's why I'm emphasizing it. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. I'm about to drop it right now. Hold on. I seen what I did because I changed my picture. I changed it back to Hey, it doesn't even matter about that. It's no. Hey, it's not even a matter about that. Mookie, my boy. Mookie, my G. I mean, this is the thing, and y'all niggas don't understand. I've been fucking with Mookie ever since Mookie came on Ticket Channel. I just seen what the nigga was talking about. He was talking about a good stop it. Hey, I should show love. I said what I said and be quiet. But then when this nigga said a bitch, no, no, where? Everybody here talking respectfully, you gonna come off the top rope and say the bitch word? Nah, we living that shit right now. I don't understand it. I'm coming off the top rope like Hassall Jim Duggan. Trust me. And for a right reason, because I'm a man. Men don't dress another man like that. My dad been around a lot of men of God. I ain't never heard no man that my dad been around call another man that. Period. My uncles, period. Or any man who I looked up to. They ain't never dressed another man like that. Never. You don't let nothing slide. You ain't supposed to. You let shit slide. That's what happens. The niggas, every platform I go from, that nigga be, you know how niggas be listening and shit. They have the little trolls to come in here and listen to niggas, see what they talking about and shit. Then they be talking about them on their platform. I be hearing about that shit. Mookie is my nigga though. I ain't got nothing, man. Mookie my nigga. This ain't got nothing to do with Mookie. Mookie already know what it's hitting for. I like what he's doing over there on his channel. Some of this shit, yeah, it scratch your head, but that's a smart ass dude. And I always told him about that. I was like, dude, you're a very smart dude, just like D Money is. When you smart like that, and you know how to talk to people and everything like that, man, that carries you a long way, bro. Yeah, you might have your moments, but you better have more. I could guarantee you one thing, you whole ass niggas that keep on commenting on old ass shit that I seen right now. I'm about to drop the link, y'all. That's why I'm sitting here reading what these dudes talking about. Dude, I don't care, bro. Y'all y'all coming over here. This is one thing C Hill always said. It's so very true. Shoot to my boy Italian. That should be the right link now. Salute, salute again to everybody, man. Hey, I dropped the link, bro. So I'm gonna come back and come back in. I know this is the right one now. Big Worm, is that the right link? Click that link, Big Worm. You know you always welcome to the round table. Like I said before, if you ain't real, don't come on the discussion. Women is welcome too. It's always gonna be respect is given on this channel, period. With me, it's always with respect. Now, I ain't never dissing nobody on my channel unless they disrespected who? Me. That's the difference. And my boy Lulu, you know you definitely up. It's the right one. Cause Lulu, hey, I was watching the game. Hey Lou, salute to my boy
What's
Lou. Hey
up?
Lou, I was watching the game. I was watching the game, old school game, 2006. 2006, Louisville was playing. Um, that was when y'all had that was when y'all was ranked number 3 in the country. Y'all,
Yeah, you're after we went to the Final
What's
Four.
good, OG? Salute,
Um,
salute.
Yeah, and it was hey salute everybody. Hold on, let me get Lulu out the way. Hey Lou, I was watching that game, man. That's when Ray Rice ran all over y'all, man, at the end, bro.
Yeah, Ray Rice, man. That dude was a beast.
What's up, Oaktown?
Man, don't remind me of that bullshit, man. Man, that game still pissed me off. What was
I missed this shit. Salute to my homies, man. Hey Trayvon, it was your birthday yesterday, man. Salute, man. What you
Hey,
do,
happy
man?
C Day, bro. Happy late C Day, bro.
Oh man, I enjoy myself, man. I'm still right here, low key on not a hangover, but a good one. Like I'm still high on my birthday.
hey T-Pray? I just got my podcast equipment yesterday.
Word.
So,
That's good news, bro. What's up, James?
so look out. Salute.
Hey, what's good, OG?
Salute. Top of the morning, man. Salute to everybody. I see everybody in this bitch. Italian. Who that is? Old Town. Yeah, I see all y'all. Salute, man. James. See, bro, listen. It's been a long fucking week, boy. I tell you that. But happy day birthday to you, Trayvon. You know, I know you made about 65. Still got a little change in your left pocket. Down on the right. But you know,
Oh yeah.
the
Oh
way
yeah,
you
James.
sounded, you had a little. I say this nigga was doing it big. I wish I was there, dog.
Oh
The way
man,
you started that conversation, man, I could hear it in your voice. I had those days, man. Just enjoy life. What I'm gonna tell everybody, because you only live once. And man, look, let's get it cracking today. We're at the round table. Salute to everybody that's in the panel. Everybody. Oh, look at Aries. There go Aries right there.
Hey, Aries, what's good? Hey, anybody heard
What's
from
up,
Anna
Aries?
K? She missing on a milk carton.
Yeah, that's the only one we missing. But
Hey, shout out.
that
Hey, shout out to Panama Queen too. She's another one that's a supporter of the channel.
oh yeah,
New Jersey.
Panama. Salute to Queen.
And
I
who
ain't been
else?
seeing her neither when I be on your channel. But you know, you just starting to get back in the flow of things. So we gonna get it back cranking.
Yeah,
We
bro,
we
I'm
gonna,
on
we
her
gonna level
grind.
back up on these niggas because these niggas been having too much fun with this role player. But I ain't here to talk about no role player.
Yeah, we ain't talking about him, bro. We ain't talking about him, man. Hey, that's one thing I definitely want to address, y'all, man.
Well, after being
Yeah, we gonna talk. I mean, Trayvon talked about it. Me and James talked about it behind the scenes.
man, let's talk about Ben Simmons.
No, we ain't talking about that nigga. This is around time. We talking about what Lil Nas said about fuck the kids.
Man, fuck that dude, man. Hey, I swear, T Price, I'll pistol whip that bitch, man. I swear I would, bro. Fuck you, bro.
Hey, this is the thing. This is the thing with me. I'm just gonna go first.
Hold on,
That's
hold
the
on,
first
hold on.
thing I want to
What
get
Nas
off.
say about the kids?
He said fuck the kids. You didn't hear his comment? He
Not
said
even
fuck the
heard
kids.
about that.
He said that shit on the Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm.
You a bitch. Fuck that dude, man.
Yeah, cause shout out.
see, this the thing. How they gon' This how they
What?
gonna.
I don't watch none of that
Yeah.
shit, dog.
This
All
how
that
they.
shit
This how they. Hey, look. This how they gonna
is
smack a nigga over his head, right? See, this is where people gotta stop it at, because this is where it's gonna get out of control. They
Mm-hmm.
got to stop all this equality shit. No, just the world is not equal. First of all, everybody don't get paid equally. Everybody don't get
Facts.
treated equally. So stop acting like y'all just with this equality shit. No, what y'all are with is the agenda that y'all want to be treated and looked at like it's positive. So
Yeah,
y'all, but instead of saying, won't y'all look at the shit that everybody, this is what they asking us to do. Look at the shit that for the last 50 or 100 years, everybody been telling us, don't do this. Mess with girls only if you're a boy. Mess with boys only if you're a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come outside with your ass cheeks out. Don't be
Mm-hmm.
disrespectful like that. They telling us basically to do everything of anybody who was born before 1985 was told to do. That's what they telling you, who was raised like and those go that way. Just go 85 and on back. Anybody who was raised with that good sense, they trying to erase that shit off the map.
Facts.
And the way you do that It's the same way they've been doing to us a whole long time ago. You destroy and take away the ancestors that gonna pass down the positive knowledge. Any other niggas who's gonna pass their son down good knowledge, keeping their son from doing this shit, is in jail, or their minds is so caught up in the world and the streets they don't even know what the fuck to tell them.
Man, my pops would have beat my ass if I would have told him I was dead.
Man, look, just go back 15 years, bro. Just 15 years ago, go to any TV show, go to any movie you want. They were joking about what you can't joke about now.
Facts. See, niggas don't understand. Shout out to my boy Herm. Herm in the building. Memphis in the house. So we got so we got 2 in the West Coast, and we got everybody else in the dirty. All the sub Big Worm here in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's disgusting, man. And that's one thing I'll be saying this. Let me turn my mic down a bit. This is what I say. How the fuck you gonna let another man talk? This is one thing I don't understand, y'all niggas on here. It's just respect is so y'all just think just like James be saying. Me and James be talking about this shit all the time. Y'all be having too much fun with yourselves in the wrong way, bro. And then when niggas like me like to pass knowledge, like to show love, you always got that one smart ass nigga that want to test the waters. And then when he respond, you want to come back and be like, well, you embarrass yourself. How? For responding to back about me? And y'all niggas know I don't get into it. Nobody. Do I ever call a nigga a bitch off the top rope in any kind of way? Or call him a slut? Anything. Call about his wife? Anything. I don't even get down like that. Because where I was raised, you say shit like that, nigga, you getting your nigga. You better knuckle up, nigga, or you might pick up your face off the ground, male or female.
Boy, nigga
Bitch
sleep.
ain't gonna bite that curb.
And I know how Tennessee is, because
salute to the East Coast. My bad, Aries. We forgot about the East Coast. I'm far East Coast.
hey, we talking about people on the planet, Aries. I'm sorry. Shout out to Miss Davis out there in Louisiana too, and Miss Cooper out there in Louisiana. I got like 10 of them that I know out there that be supporting me, that's listening when they can. Salute to the Queens in Louisiana. The South be holding me down.
Well, tell Aries it's about the South right now, man.
Here we go again. It feel like old times again.
My nigga Herm, man, on town to the side. Nigga, what's good, bro?
Yeah, from the shot to the M was good, man.
This how Herm is without the perm though. He ain't doing all that pink shit though.
Hey, you know what that is right there? You know when a nigga come in like that, that's when a nigga ain't been to a function in about 10 or double-digit years, nigga. Him and his boys. Look, all our old ass niggas ain't been able to let their kid out in years. And when you finally do, you trying to go right back to the young you. Nigga, what's up, motherfucker? You already know, nigga. You remember what I used to do, nigga.
Yeah.
And this is the thing with y'all young cats too. You still got some cats like me and James that's in our 40s, in our mid 40s. We still in good shape, man. We can,
Hey, they just don't believe it until they see it. You feel me? I used to be like that when I was young. Old niggas used to be like, boy, I'm telling you the truth, nigga. I used to whoop-de-whoop. I'd be like, man, your ass ain't did shit, nigga. Shut your ass up. And then, nigga, they'll show a nigga some trophies, some film, some shit. Look, you be looking at them. Look, you say, damn, nigga, your body don't look nice. You never look like you had a body like the athlete, nigga. You just don't know, man. Right now, nigga, I look at some of the NBA players, nigga, and football players. I'll be like, how did you ever be this nigga to this nigga? Nigga look like he never could do none of that shit. Nigga, you look at Barry Sanders right now, nigga. Go look at Barry Sanders. You be like, man, that motherfucker used to move like that.
He had no line, bro.
Yeah,
no offensive line.
Dog. They still don't have a nigga running like that nigga.
Hell no, they was
Exactly.
trying to pump. They was trying to pump that nigga Reggie Bush up, but hell no.
No, they was pumping up
Man,
Emmitt
they'll
Smith at
never
that
have a
time.
nigga in this era like no fucking Barry Sanders.
Emmitt
Never.
They ain't
Smith.
gonna.
They was
Ain't,
pumping
hey,
him up.
look,
He
and
played
that's
for the
the same.
Cowboys,
That's the same thing. Look, that's
which
the
was
same. That's how
deserving.
I feel. I feel like that about Emmett. Like how they. I look at Emmett Smith. I look at Tom Brady and Joe Montana. Like you look at Emmett Smith and Barry Sanders. Okay, Emmett Smith. Yeah, you got the records. You did get to play longer and all that shit. You got the Super Bowl
Because he
win.
had the
But
line.
everybody still look at Barry Sanders as the better running back, no matter what that shit you got.
Facts.
And that's how I look at Joe Montana compared to motherfucking Tom Brady. And I also look at Peyton Manning better than fucking Tom Brady.
Dog, listen, if you put Barry Sanders with that Dallas team, them people will never lose. That offensive line that
Exactly.
they had,
Man,
them
Barry
people
would have
would have
ran
never lost.
crazy. Shout out to
Nah,
Barry Sanders in Wichita, Kansas too.
Barry Sanders would have made history. He probably would have been the first running back to run for 3,000 yards in the
Hey,
season.
Man,
anybody that's from
Yeah,
hey,
Wichita, Kansas, I'm telling y'all, you go to
I
Wichita, he got a whole
I, I
street
seen
called
that
Barry
nigga Barry.
Sanders
I seen
Boulevard.
that nigga Barry Sanders. I seen niggas piling on top of each other and shit, thinking they tackle him. That nigga come about that motherfucker like a little ass mice, niggas, and just
yeah, that was
boom to
like
the
that was against
touchdown.
the Bears. That
Yeah,
boy, that nigga had some.
I said, wait the fuck a minute. How you do that?
He did that against the Cowboys too. They beat us 38 to 6 or something in the playoffs. They beat the fuck out of us, man. And
It
then
was
and that's
him and
when we
Herman Moore. That's the only thing they
and,
had was him and Herman Moore, and that was it.
yeah,
That's
they
why he
had
retired, man. That man was forced to retirement because he could. That money had him locked in. He was like, man, I gotta get the fuck up out of this weak
See,
ass
a lot
city.
of people forget about Herman Moore. See, I know about my. This is the thing, nigga. I'm surgical with everything. I know about my football too. Just because I don't watch it, I know about the greats, nigga. Herman Moore was a great nigga.
Yeah,
they had
they had
some
a
nice
sorry,
receivers over there too, though.
ass quarterback and O-line. Scott
Yeah,
Murphy,
yeah,
Red
they had
Smith.
Rodney P.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you one thing I'll be mad at
Their
too,
Rodney
man.
Peete was
quarterback,
cool.
their quarterback position always was suspect to me, but they
I'm
always
gonna
had a solid
Right.
defense. They always
tell you
had a
something,
solid
man.
defense in the
If
run
they
game.
ever had a
But if you take
quarterback, if
Barry
they,
Sanders out and you make them niggas beat you throwing the
Hey,
ball, that's why they could never win.
you know what
mm-hmm.
bothered me, man? Nowadays, man,
Salute SY.
we have a
With you, brother,
bullshit.
man.
We have a bullshit sense of direction in the right way, bro. Like we willing. These people these days are willing. They don't give a fuck
James,
what
I'm gonna cook
direction
your ass. Not
they
you,
don't.
OG James, but
They,
another James in the
No, I know
comment
what you talking
section.
about.
like
That
they
I'm
nigga
gonna
don't.
think
cook
you
your
capping. Now,
ass
Heron, what you
again, nigga.
capping about? Heron, what you
Nah,
talking about?
nah,
You
they
capping about?
now they talk about because I was hard on Kawhi on Mookie channel last night, and they were trying to say, well, Kawhi hands was bigger than Michael's. I said, no, the fuck it wasn't. Michael hands was 2 times bigger than Kawhi Leonard
That's
hands.
a fact. That's the thing. Cause Herman's on their shit last night, but he ain't heard me when I went off though. Moss was in there.
Nah, I came after you.
Yeah, but they was cat. But this is the thing. Mookie was.
They don't know basketball, man.
I
See,
understand where
hey,
Mookie was coming
hold
from,
on,
but he didn't
hold on. Hey,
understand
no,
how
don't say
good
that.
Mike
Don't
was.
do not say Tom Brady is the Michael Jordan of football. That's stupid because I
Nah,
never heard about. Hold on, because when you do comparisons like that, it got to be just the same. It got to be just the same. And Michael Jordan ain't never lost in his Super Bowl, and Michael Jordan ain't never had no he cheated type of shit in his Super Bowls.
Yeah,
I'm calling the final Super Bowls for you football niggas or this nigga who just made this comment. Don't you ever say that nigga the Michael Jordan nigga of fucking football. Now, Joe Montana is the Michael Jordan of football because he 4-0.
that's a fact.
I don't want to,
And
man,
really,
look.
I don't know,
You
Trey. I don't know why niggas disrespect Montana like that. Joe
I don't know. Hey, you know why?
Montana was
Hey,
nice.
you know why, bro?
Man,
It's
if they
just
ever watch that dude throw the ball, I think he was the smoothest nigga throwing it. He wasn't even trying to gun it anyway, like a Elway Marino. This nigga
and
just
you
throw
never
that thing.
seen a nigga panic, bro. You want to talk about nerves
This
of
nigga
fucking steel.
smooth as the other side.
Hey, I'm glad you
Hold up.
said that, James, because my uncle said he remind him. He said he told me this a long time ago. I said, who you? This one I used to, Trayvon know and James know. I used to like the 49ers growing up. I used to love Ronnie Lott.
I like great players, man.
Yeah,
I don't
they had
give a
great
fuck where
players
you
over
play
there.
from.
And then they had
Even though
Charles
man,
I
Stanley,
was a fan of a team,
Roger Craig.
I acknowledge
Roger
good
Craig started
football,
that
man,
catching
good
at the
players.
backfield shit.
I used to
Roger
love
Craig, the nigga that started this shit.
And then, man, he told me that Joe Montana reminded him of what's that dude? Jordan Joe for the Jets back in the day.
Tyson,
Joe,
it ain't always
Really?
about the stats, dog. I guarantee you, if you put Tom Brady in 10 Super Bowls all those years, because back
Joe
then
Namath.
you could back then you could hit a nigga, Tyson. You can't touch a nigga in this era. So you
Right.
got all day to sit there and look pretty. Joe Montana go to 10 Super Bowls in this weak ass era. He going undefeated, my nigga. I guarantee you that.
There's two people I
Yep.
Nigga
wish.
ain't going no 18 and no and losing that shit. Boy, you got me fucked up.
Imagine
You
Lawrence
must don't
Taylor
know Joe
playing.
Montana.
Imagine LT playing this era. That nigga be tearing niggas off.
But
Man,
he'll
LT.
be
listen,
getting
I ain't
suspended
gonna
too,
go to
though.
LT.
Now, but
LT, that
I
dude
don't look
wicked,
at
bro.
I don't look at Tom
Put
Brady
motherfucking
as the
Richard
goal.
Wright in this
I'm gonna
shit.
tell you why. And
Yeah,
everybody
Reggie
Call
White
always
was
Richard
wanna
Wright.
nice.
hey look,
Yeah.
everybody always wanna take this content out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Joe Montana, Steve Young, all these niggas, any nigga before this Tom Brady era, they were getting their heads took off, broken concussions like a motherfucker. And it wasn't
Facts.
no you hit helmet.
How
I
you
didn't
think
seen
the
helmet.
Giants got to
I
the
didn't seen. Hey, look,
okay?
I didn't seen helmet to helmet with a quarterback and a linebacker nigga, and I'm talking about his face mask broke, where a nigga
That's
bleeding
what
in
I'm
the
telling
face.
you. Oh, Trey, how you think they didn't go to the? He would have had five. The Giants hit that ball from the back. Leonard Marshall come around that backside
Mm-hmm.
and damn near ended the dude's career. How the
James,
nigga hit
James,
Tom Brady
Look what they
like
did
hey
that?
to
James, look,
Theismann. Look
James,
what
hey
happened to
look, James.
Theismann.
I ain't seen a quarterback. Hey James, I ain't seen a quarterback, and you know the famous move, cause all of them did this dance before. When a nigga come behind you, take your whole spine out, and you get whiplash, and the quarterback look like he throwing his hair back and forth. Whoop
Yeah,
like that, where his head whiplash, he get
Mm-hmm.
that whiplash. When a nigga get hit from the back, and you see him do the Jesus cross, the Jesus Christ cross, where his arms open up and he spread them out. You say, woo,
yeah.
that nigga was lit up. That's football, man. That's how you tell a nigga a real football. How y'all gonna say Tom Brady is the best football player ever and he ain't never played real football?
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna say this too. When niggas trying to compare niggas for different eras, you gotta put everything. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said it the best with Mark Stein last week. He said like when you measure the all-time greats that ever played the game and the sport, you gotta put all the variables into account. You gotta put the year that they played, well how they was season by season, how they was
Mm-hmm.
how the rules was in that era. Compare the rules, cause the rules could determine how the stats look in that year. So if I'm
Mm-hmm.
playing in an era like this that I can't get touched. If I get hit a certain way, it's gonna be a penalty. All right, now the defenders got to be careful with everything they do when they tackling any of these offensive players these days. They can't hit nobody, so
Hey, come on.
therefore
That's
it's
the
an
truth.
offensive league.
No,
So
I'm
these
And
talking
niggas
look,
about
stats
passing.
gonna look
Hey,
way
look, your
better
boy
than a
Old
lot of
Town
niggas.
said a good thing. See, back then
out
we
there,
was
man.
more balanced. We ain't rely on.
Right.
See right
Hey,
now,
look,
they don't forgot about the run game. I don't give a fuck what
Right.
niggas
They
do.
don't do nothing no more.
Them
they
It's
don't
all
niggas
run.
do
Look,
not
pass.
you
run the
can't, you
ball
can't, you
to
can't,
save
you
your
can't hit
fucking
the
life.
receiver. You gotta let the receiver catch the ball, protect himself, so I can't just knock his ass out once it touches the tip of his finger, so he can't catch it and shit. So they done made it.
Yeah, the
These
rules is
niggas,
showing
look,
an advantage to them, Trayvon. I'm glad you
yeah,
brought that up. Go ahead.
and look, James, they would have never, ever broke these quarterbacks' records if they never changed the rules.
Facts.
Hell no.
Them niggas made those records when it was real football being played. Steve Young, y'all cheated Steve Young, got his quarterback rating. Dan Marino, y'all cheated him. Because once y'all changed the rules, the quarterbacks, they money increased, they numbers increased,
Mm-hmm.
everything increased for them. But you
It's
couldn't
Man,
fucking
Dan
touch.
Marino went to the Super Bowl even though he lost as a fucking rookie, man. I don't want to hear
It's
nothing
like
he
I'm
said
mm-hmm.
watching,
about the
hey,
fucking team, man.
it's like I'm
These
watching
niggas fucking
baseball out
hoes, man.
there. Hey, I
And
feel like I'm
niggas talking
watching
about some Patrick
baseball,
Mahomes.
James.
Patrick
Look,
Mahomes.
James.
Man,
Hey,
get your
James.
monkey ass down with that little weak ass shit.
Hey James,
Mm-hmm.
Hey
look.
James, hey
Hey James,
James,
look.
hey
Hey James, I
James. To
feel like
be
I'm watching
real, to
baseball,
be
man.
real,
Look, I feel like
Deshaun
I'm watching
Watson better than
baseball.
Patrick Mahomes.
That's a
Deshaun Watson
fact.
better than
That's a
Mahomes.
fact. Deshaun Watson is. And you know what? And this is the thing.
And look how they blackballing that
The
dude though.
right. Hey,
Why the
hey, hey,
fuck they blackballing him,
hey,
T?
I want to say a story right quick. I just want to tell a story. I'm gonna
Go
tell a
ahead.
story. I said this before. I met Deshaun Watson.
The game ain't
Mama.
evolved, Tyson. The
I met
game is not evolved, Tyson.
no, to me it hasn't, but everybody's tired. That's a salute to Tyson. No, he an OG too, but everybody's opinion is different. But I met his mom. He's from Gainesville, Georgia. I met his mama. They built a hat. I was working. I was doing some side work for Habitat. Built his mama house. You know what I mean? At that time, he was doing his thing in high school. She invited me to go to his game. There were so many people. She wanted me to meet her son. I was like, no, ma'am, I don't want to do all that. I was like, let him enjoy his time. But when I did meet that man, and what his character is, I don't believe these allegations. I think it's bullshit.
Look,
I know how they like the railroad. This is one thing I try to tell y'all niggas, but y'all niggas want to come off the top rope. This is round table discussion. Men and women, we can all get it in a great way. Cause we do this channel gonna be positive. Ain't gonna be none of that negative shit. All right, I don't want to talk to you.
If you can't see what's really going on, you blind. Look, this is what it is. This is go back a year or two. Nigga come out there from the Texans and say something racist. He stands up for it and say, I don't want to play for nobody like that. So
Facts.
what are they trying to do? Now, what are they trying to do? What's going on in the NBA? Player power. What did some of the football players start doing? They start tweeting about how the NBA is better, rules set and pay and all that, how they want that. So what they're going to do, since he's stepping out like this and he's trying to demand trades and all that, they want to nip that NBA attitude in the butt. And he's going to be the first example for all the rest of the football players that think they fit the pull list. I ain't coming to training camp. I ain't doing this. And you're going to trade me shit. This is an example being laid down. It's bigger than what exactly the case is. They basically executed this man in front of the whole NFL to let them know, don't try to stand up to us. Don't tell us we some fucking slave owners. Don't fucking try to tell us we gonna trade you where you want to go or else. This is what we gonna happen. We ain't gonna do you like Kaepernick. We gonna do it in a whole nother way. We gonna fuck your name up. We ain't gonna make you look like no hero. We gonna fuck your whole credibility up and we gonna attack your ass.
How you feel about that, James?
Man, the real know what it is. Trayvon said the mouth forward just not at the end of the day. If that was somebody else, they wouldn't even did that shit like that. That dude would have been suspended for 2-3 games and been
Look
back
at
in the
Rosenberg.
league.
Look at that nigga Ben Rosenberg, bro. That nigga done raped like three.
My
He
exact
done
point.
raped
My
like three
exact
women,
point.
bro. That nigga done raped
In
like
Georgia,
3 women.
yes.
My exact point. You feel what I'm saying? So we all, the real niggas know what it's hitting for, man. I'm behind Deshaun Watson. And let me tell you something. We talking about his game. I think he better Patrick Mahomes too, because what he did at Clemson, Patrick, man, let me
Facts.
tell you something, dog. This shit is unreal. So you gonna knock him, drag his name through the mud for what reason? To prove what fucking point? When the truth is already out there. You got internet now, you got social media. That's why you be trying to hold people channel back, don't want to get their notifications out. I see the games they play, dog. But at the end of the day, man, you gotta keep pushing. You got to keep pushing. That's why you got to hit that like button. You got to share that shit. I'm talking about only the real shit, dog. I ain't knocking nobody else, but y'all know what it's hitting for, man. Y'all really know what it's hitting for. And all the niggas that's out here that sleep, they need to fucking wake up and get along with the fucking game. Because the stronger we get, the more powerful we is. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we got niggas who wanna hear the truth but don't want to accept it. Well, I
Hey,
want to hear the story.
Oaktown.
Tell
That's
me the
facts.
story.
What you just said. Go
But
ahead.
then when you tell them the story, they nah, man, that ain't how it went. No, I think it should have went like that. But that was his fault. And now they want to still blame the fact and point the fingers. No, we trying to fix the problem. That's why we telling you the story. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you
Hey,
want me
Jay,
to, like I
I'm
said,
gonna put this out there too. Melo was on $1 million worth of game, nigga, and
I
Melo
saw that.
basically,
I saw that. You seen that?
yeah, and Melo basically told you what it's here for. Then he said, shit, the NBA made me the bad guy and made LeBron the good guy.
We been
And
saying this shit.
Melo was like, shit, the NBA, the feds. And so them niggas knew he said the NBA knew everything he had going on in his personal life. But the niggas that he was hanging around, Melo was still fucking with the hood niggas. So David Stern knew everything that he had going on off the court, knew what type of hoes he was fucking on, all this shit. Melo was like, damn, these folks real deal the feds. And when he got into that fight, when they played for Denver, y'all remember when they suspended that nigga 15 games?
Yeah.
And everybody else got about 2 or 3 games, and he the only nigga got 15 games. And it was because of his perception, because he hung around all them hood niggas still and how he was living and shit. And then Melo exposed that boy. Exposed that boy LeBron called him asking about joining the Lakers. Melo told him straight like this shit, nigga, you the GM.
No, but listen,
So
he
that nigga
told
straight
Gilly
up,
them.
you the GM.
He told
It's that.
Gilly LeBron is the GM. He said
Yeah,
that out his own mouth, and then he was like, when LeBron called him, he said LeBron said it's about that time. So he already knew what he was hitting for. You see what I'm saying? Oh, my only problem with that, nigga, you ain't call that man when he needed you. You see what I'm saying? That man was out of job for almost a year and a half. Now all of a sudden that man cooking your ass in the bubble. It's about that time. You calling a nigga, you reaching out.
Hey
Get your
James.
stupid ass on,
Hey
man.
James, you
You
know what
think I
that
don't
was
see what the
about?
fuck going
Hey
on?
James. Hey
You
James, you know
think
what
I don't
that's
see what
about?
your bitch ass doing?
Look, when
Melo was
everybody
Big
cooking
was
your
Worm.
talking
ass.
This
that
was
shit to
this
us,
is
If it
how
weren't for
James feel right
Drinker,
now, Big Worm.
if it weren't for
hey
fucking
James.
Groupie freezing that man out, Portland would have won that game. Melo was cooking your stupid ass.
Hey, look, James, this is what that was about. At that time, the Melo story was bigger than even LeBron James. He did not want
Mm-hmm.
that nigga coming taking his shine where the story would have been about him. Because if he came to the Lakers and he played like he was playing, they wouldn't have been talking about, oh, look at LeBron having a great season in this year. They would have been like, look at Carmelo proving that he can still play in this year. It wouldn't have been about him. So that's
That's
why it
facts,
wasn't
dog.
time.
That's
That's
facts.
why he
I ain't
didn't.
look
And
at it like that.
we was saying that whole time on Ticket Day. That's why he didn't go get
Mm-hmm.
Carmelo because it wasn't about him. He needed to be
Mm-hmm.
about him. Right now it's
I
about
don't
him.
look at
And
it like
then
that.
he
Chris.
man,
didn't
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
that's a good
Look,
point.
Hey,
he
I'm gonna
also
say this.
hold on. He also didn't believe in Melo. He also wanted to see what Melo could still do. And when Melo balled out, he was like, fuck, I should have got him.
Mm-hmm. We talked
But
about
what
Real
you
that on
talk.
mean
Ticket
it's
shit.
about that time, though? What the fuck
Hey,
you
I'm
mean,
I
nigga?
wish Ticket
It's
could
been
pull up
that
that
time.
stream.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say that don't be surprised, y'all. If the Lakers sabotage their season some type of way just so they can make Melo look bad. I'm telling y'all, don't be surprised that shit happen.
Nah,
Things
this,
make you
this what
go,
I think. We gotta look at the trade deadline. Cause if that shit not
Fact.
working,
Somebody getting
who
traded. Look, I'm
boy,
just
nigga
gonna
is
say this.
gone.
I
You
don't
know the
even
GM about to have
I
his
don't even
business.
want to talk about the nigga, but I could talk about it if I want to, but I ain't for this ain't for no club. This is round table discussion. Name a year and after Miami that LeBron did not make a trade. Name a year that he didn't make a trade. I'll wait.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That nigga traded ever since he left Miami.
I
That
see
nigga
the
been a
nigga seen
GM.
I seen the nigga trade. I seen the nigga trade once before this All-Star break and after the All-Star break.
God damn, he got that much trouble.
I seen it happen. He did it in Cleveland. Remember with Isaiah?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was the second part. I forgot who the first part was. I think that was the year D Wade and all that shit was
D
going on at the
Rose,
Yeah,
all
time.
them niggas was there. D
Yeah.
Rose
So
was
how
there,
much
all them.
how
John
much faith
Stockton.
do that show you that LeBron James got in his team every year if somebody gotta go?
He's
He
the
don't think
GM.
that. That means he don't think he got a championship team. See, Kobe didn't had straight garbage ass teams, and when they come in his face, he tell you every year we can do it.
Exactly.
He never traded them niggas off like that. Kobe could have had anybody gone. It's only one time in my life that I would literally say I knew Kobe was like, nigga, you out of here. And that's that time when Kobe gave Mike, I forgot that damn coach name, but it's Mike, something he would go to State Warriors.
Mike
Kobe
Brown.
stared at that man like I ain't never seen him stare at a man
I remember that
when
shit.
he went to that bench. And I
Mm-hmm.
said, this nigga gone. I said, he
Mm-hmm.
out of here. He just now did. I don't know what he did, but you don't do that shit with Kobe Bryant.
And he gave him that look of nigga, you out of here.
And the next
That's the
thing
only
you
time I
know,
seen he was gone.
he was gone. Bro. I ain't never seen Kobe.
That's the
I
only
ain't
time
never
I
seen
seen Kobe
Kobe.
did some shit like that too. Right.
Hey, and look, it wasn't in the news. If you ain't a
Facts.
real basketball player and you ain't no Kobe Bryant fan, you did not realize what the fuck happened. That's why I knew it, because I seen Kobe so goddamn long in my life and watched the nigga. I was like, Kobe, get him the fuck out of here.
That's what happened to him
He
too.
and he ain't Kobe didn't come in the news. Look, I'm gonna tell you how much of a real nigga Kobe is. He didn't go right to the locker room after they lost that game and say, this motherfucking coach don't know what he doing and fuck that man career up where he can't get another
Mm-hmm.
job. He didn't do none of that shit and kept on talking about the Lakers need to make a move with this coach, man. And he ain't get on Twitter and say, where the fuck is Woj at?
Say,
Mm-hmm.
bro, let me ask y'all the question. Malik Monk and Kendrick Nunn, they play point guard or shooting guard. Don't they play the same position?
No, Malik Monk's really a shooting guard, but you know how they do it. This is thing about basketball I don't understand. Now they want to change how it was when we was growing up, how we was taught. Now it's positionless basketball. Really, Malik Monk is a shooting guard. They say he can handle the point, but I don't see that. He's a slasher, and he can get hot. We know he can get hot. I ain't really been seeing much of him. And then again, you know, I'm off the Lakers bandwagon. I stand 10 toes on that. So I don't. It's gonna be interesting what they're gonna do. I like Kendrick Nunn. I think he a dog. When you come from Chicago, it's built in you. It's set in stone. You're gonna show up.
So you think they could be traded then?
I don't know what they're gonna do. Cause you remember they got that dude. They also got that white boy that originally went to Georgetown that ended up going to Texas Tech too.
I'm looking at a young piece could be a trade bait with one of them old veteran pieces.
Right, because them young ones ain't gonna stay in McClung. That's his name. McClung.
Salute, Reggie. I see you.
Hey, that's my Reggie. You know you always welcome to get on the panel.
Mac McClung.
Salute all y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's decent. He's decent, bro.
Yeah, that white boy nice, man.
He used to go to Georgetown. I think he transferred to Texas Tech or some shit.
Yep.
Who?
Right.
Matt McClung?
Yeah.
What's up, SY? You snuck in the back door, huh?
Yeah, he been in here for a while.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see. I'm watching more.
No, yeah, I
want to
talk to I'll teach right. I'd say my bad for yesterday. I didn't even let that. Me and Mookie, we ain't even let that shit go down.
Oh man, hey, that's why. Hey, I'm just gonna say this. Hey, it ain't y'all fault.
I got on Tim Simmons' ass too. I got on this bitch ass.
Hey, it's all good. But Mookie, no, that's my nigga though. Mookie, man, this is the thing. You know, you my boy SY. As long as you know, man, have me ever fell out? Ever?
No.
Exactly. And any of my niggas on the panel, have we ever fell out? As long as y'all been knowing him. No, we don't do that. We might have a disagreement, but we know how to talk to each other. That's the difference. And it's all about laughs and understanding one another and bettering and empowering each other as men. They try to take our masculinity away with y'all dumbasses.
Thank you. That's all they do.
Man, my nigga Mookie should have texted me and asked me about that. Cause Mookie wanted to do the Akeem Olajuwon AD topic first to say AD was more skilled.
Oh, hell no. No, he was lost.
I told him. He was like, yeah, you right, bro. And then if you would have told him about the Michael Jordan and Kawhi comparison defensively, I would have told the hell no to that. Because Jordan was a lockdown motherfucker.
He did that forget video. About that. I ain't get on there. See when Mookie do videos like that, I can't
text you, James.
Like that.
Right, I text James. Like, look, I gotta go in there. I told James I gotta go in here. I just gotta let the record be known. Look, I love Kawhi. And this is what I told him.
Man, I ain't doing
this is exactly what I said. You can't compare it. You got to put things in context. This ain't the old era no more.
And you just can't do that. Look, we're gonna be honest, man. Michael Jordan got 10. Michael got 10 scoring titles.
No, fuck that. We were talking about defense.
Yes, if you talking
defense. No. I'm not just saying that. I'm finna go through the line of how dominant. Look, I was just finna go through the line on dominance. He dominated offense with 10 scoring titles. The best. Just letting you know, I'm the best scorer all around. Then he's dominant on defense. You can't stick me. And he win Defensive Player of the Year. Then the man going to the finals undefeated. You can't beat me. No, we ain't going to Game 6. Game 7. The most I go and entertain is 6. Like, where did Michael Jordan ever, like, you barely could say he had a weakness, and his only weakness you would say is he don't shoot threes a lot. That's the best thing, because he'd probably light our ass up if he focused on threes and got them better. So it's like, who is dominant like that? It's really no comparison. It's nobody in the NBA.
This is the only thing I got wrong with that right there. First of all, if I don't have to shoot threes, why should I? Because you can't stop what I'm doing. So why would
he did? But look, he did though, because I don't want to put him like a Ben Simmons. He shot him, but if he shot him at a higher rate, let's say Mike only shot 2 threes a game, and that was just it.
So we know Ben Simmons don't do that.
I'm just saying. Like when Mike first came in the league, just think about it. When Mike first came in the league, let's say his first 4 or 5 years. Threes was not the thing like that. Only Larry Bird, certain niggas shot it, but they looked at a 3-point shooter as a nigga that didn't have all around game though.
back then.
If you really look at it, if you really look at 3-point, look at Ray Allen, right? Yes, I'm gonna use Ray Allen because he's a perfect example. When Ray Allen first came in the league, he did everything. But when he really focused on just the jumper, he stopped doing everything. It was no more dribble behind the back, juke you, go to the lane, layup. He stopped being that type of Ray Allen. That's why his fan base.
Nice. And y'all
that's
niggas
why his
forget.
fan base. That's why his fan base went down because he stopped doing the highlight reel and start playing the perimeter. That's it. So Mike came in the league dunking on niggas. That's why, come on, man. When I was growing up, I was a dunk fanatic ass nigga. I wanted to dunk on everything because that's what the league was about. Steph Curry got everybody wanting to shoot. Majority of the years that the NBA has been alive, it's been dunk on a motherfucker, man.
That's
go in there and take that man's soul from him. Look him in his eyes when you put your nuts in his face and tell him go to the bench before I do it again.
Like Dr. J did Cooper. And Cooper tried to duck his head out the way.
So it's a thing. And then as you look at it, look, just like James say, and just like James and T. Priceton said, but a real basketball player elevates his game. As time went on, Michael Jordan seen how deadly that the three-pointer can be used. He started putting it more into his package. Not that I don't, it ain't that I don't want. At that time, Mike didn't feel like I needed the three-pointer. But once he felt like I have to put this in my package because it's better shooters coming in the league, and for us to do certain things in certain moments, I have to have that. But I have to have it with confidence. I know I can shoot it and make it a couple of times, but when I shoot it, I want that shit to go in. Mike fucked his look. The only reason, and to be honest, the only reason LeBron caught Jordan in percentages, when Mike came back to the Wizards, he fucked his percentages up, his field goal percentage up. That's the only reason. If Mike never came back, if Mike would have never came back with the Wizards, he'll have a better field goal percentage in everything that except for 3-pointers with LeBron. And the only reason, I'm just speaking facts, is no hater shit. The only reason, and y'all gotta know this, it's like a science. It's like a science to this shit, bro. If I shoot at a higher rate than you, if you go into the hole, Shaq got a better field goal, but all the centers, power forwards, they field goal percentage is better than any wing player.
Hell yeah.
You know why? Because they're shooting in the key. Now, this day and age, you're gonna have a big man with a worse. These big men got worse field goal percentages than Shaq them because they shoot threes now.
Niggas be getting thoughts like these nowadays.
So it's the same thing. If you go back, if we had a chart, you know how they show you a shot chart? If we had a shot chart, if you can look at Kobe Bryant,
I watched it too.
If you look at Kobe Bryant's whole career, if we can get a whole career of Kobe Bryant's shot chart and get a whole career look right now at LeBron James' shot chart, I guarantee you that we're gonna see LeBron whole shot chart red as fuck in the key, just red as a motherfucker in the key. And then you're gonna see Kobe Bryant gonna have the whole fucking court red. You understand what I'm saying? So you got a man shooting more difficult shots than another man. Kobe shooting more shots with 4-3 defenders to a man that's making sure he's open or is a free layup or something like that. Of course, your field goal percentage is going to be better than mine, but let me tell you, that field goal percentage don't make your ring percentage better than mine. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? No matter. See, that shit don't mean nothing because guess what? If I played you in a game 7 and I shot 15 for 45, but we win the game. Bitch, I don't give a fuck you shot 60% out there. We won, bitch. What? And I ended the game with 30 on your ass.
Trayvon, I take the range for 600.
Come on, man. What's wrong with y'all? Look, they think they gonna make you feel bad, James, when you come out in the motherfucking with your title, your hat on and your championship gear on, and they talking about, ooh, you had a fucking 34 shooting percentage. Man, you see this championship by me? I guess my shooting percentage was okay. My percentage, it was just okay then, because 34 was just enough, nigga. I ain't need no more. Right? Come on, man. Who y'all think y'all talking to? Y'all trying to fool these kids with that shit. But really what matters, what we was always taught, it don't matter if you win by. You think they was talking about niggas who race in track? If you, oh man, you didn't dust them, you beat him by an inch. Man, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I got the gold medal, bitch. I won. I don't give a fuck if I won by 15 feet or nigga 15 inches. Nigga, I won, man. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all trying to come out here and put the focus on my shooting percentage. Bitch, I'm the champ.
What I tell a nigga, don't tip the ref because you're gonna fall over. I'm telling you, I ain't save you.
Come on, man. That shit don't matter, James. You know they trying to fool you. Y'all think that Kobe had so much of a bad shooting percentage that game 7 against Boston, but wasn't nobody talking about it except for these new analytic motherfuckers who be trying to bring it up because they be trying to tear him down to pump up LeBron James with it. So they be like, look at that horrific. Kobe had a horrific. If it wasn't for Ron Artest, like they try to put it like that. No, buddy. Let me tell you something. If it wasn't for Kobe Bryant being Kobe Bryant, that whole team of the Lakers, they wouldn't have been able to do what they did. The Boston Celtics was so focused on Kobe. Don't let Kobe beat us. Just don't let Kobe beat us.
Ooh, Kobe, man.
That's all they felt like, bro. As long as Kobe don't beat us. But let me tell you something. You ask each and every nigga on that Laker team, they wouldn't have been in the finals if it wasn't. If you had the worst game, it's the last game of the season, but y'all win the championship, your team look at you like, nigga, you held us down for 110 games, nigga, where you wasn't here for one. But the nigga had 15 rebounds. He found something else to do. That's what LeBron don't do. If LeBron don't score, it ain't like he starts shutting down niggas.
He lock up himself and throw away the key.
Come on, man. He start blaming niggas already before the quarter. In the third quarter, LeBron throw a pass to a nigga, start shaking his head so the media could already be knowing who the fuck to get at.
Hey. This is how I feel when they be saying he's the GOAT. You ain't no GOAT, man.
You ain't no GOAT, Jay Reed. You ain't no GOAT.
That's how I feel like Martin right now.
That shit comedy to me. I be looking at that shit. I be like, man, this shit so hilarious how y'all trying to force this man. Y'all are trying to force this man. I don't need this shit. If he's that good, it's just like being a singer, bro, for all the women. If your music is good, you don't have to put your booty in my face.
Yep.
I'm gonna listen to it. Look at the rappers, bro. You women, y'all like niggas to look good. Y'all like rappers too right now. They ain't out there with their booty out or something sexual. They just rapping with gold on. That's it. Why you can't bring your ass out there and just sing? Because when I grew up, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, I never seen they booty. Never.
The old school singer Shanice, all them greats. Faith,
look, all these women that been sung before these women, bro, they never put their booty out there and they still sold millions, nigga.
That's a fact.
Look, I had a crush on Chili, all them little TLC shit. They never showed showed their booty, and they had the record for the most.
Was safe sex with the condom. They
but look, the condom. They got the records for the biggest woman's group though, and they wasn't sexual. God damn it, they sung sexual songs, but they wasn't out there twerking their ass though. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to do certain shit.
Don't want to hear that. That's what we have on here. Real talk.
They talking about sex. Look, they talking about sex sales. Let me tell you something. Before somebody added sex to the selling, it was already selling, motherfucker. It was already selling. You added sex to it, motherfucker. Now you got me selling my soul. Now you got me selling my soul out here and shit.
Tripping come from? Nigga, they tripping.
This shit, they been doing this shit since the beginning was the beginning.
They've been selling ass in a can and you can't find it. They buy it all.
Oh yeah, I want to say this too. I just found out, man. I got to get AJ Johnson up here too, man. Man, I didn't know the man died, man. I think he died of, man, we lost too many legends of the game. And I'm just going to say this about AJ Johnson. This is one thing I like about the way that I was raised in the era. That man was funny in everything. Everything. He didn't blow up like everybody else did. He did it the right way. He wasn't a sellout. You could tell the ones that did these movies in the game or anything that you do, they're not a sellout. And he wasn't a sellout, bro. I think he died of a stroke.
Yeah. I feel like because he had like
you can hear this interview from Tupac. Hey, when Tupac was it was either the interview when he was doing the movie with Jim Belushi, or it was an interview when he was right there with, I think it's the interview with that one, or it's the interview when he was sitting next to Snoop Dogg. And you know, he did what he did to get in the game, but you could tell he's explaining it. He said, I could say right now, today, I have my soul, I got my soul back, and I listened to that nigga. I said, that means you sold your shit, and you on a out deadbeat mission to make sure you redeem that shit that you did. And you look at Snoop Dogg sitting next to him. Snoop Dogg so fucking quiet, looking in the trance like, Snoop Dogg, shut the motherfuck up, boy. You my nigga, but boy, you know you can't talk about And you got the same interview like that with Puffy and Biggie when he was saying, I wouldn't wish death on nobody. I ain't had nothing. You see Puffy like, man, be quiet because we did have allegedly be quiet because we did have something to probably do with it. Like, so be quiet. And then look, I'm gonna tell you how far niggas, hey, look, to the niggas who know, like I said, we in that generation, we know. Remember when Biggie said, call a Crip, same number, same hood, it's all good? I'm starting to think that Crip was Snoop Dogg. Straight up. Look, when him and Jermaine Dupri just got into it, I never heard Puffy say cuz in my life, nigga. I'm a Crip. I never heard him say cuz in my life. He got on there, you see Snoop, he all cool and they talking. He like, hey cuz. I said, what the fuck? He said, hey cuz, Jermaine Dupri, you can't fuck with me. Hey cuz, you can't fuck with me. I said, I knew it. See, y'all niggas be forgetting y'all history. And it was said, some Crips got Tupac supposedly. A Crip nigga was affiliated with Tupac supposedly and was acting weird, and y'all was acting like y'all was connected to Crips in LA.
Yep. Damn.
But P already exposed that shit. They was fucking with him. Puff Daddy.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying, see, P Diddy, I'm just saying me. If I know I really did some shit like that and I'm connected to niggas, you ain't hear me say cuz. I'm so focused and remembering that day what I said in that memory. See, he slipped up because he thinking, he slipped up. You know why he slipped up? Because he think this generation that grew up on what he was doing ain't into the internet shit like that. This a whole new young generation. They don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, I do. And I'm watching your ass. I've been watching your ass.
This what I want to say about that. You got a lot of people, like, when that money involved, you protected by those bitches, they gonna sweep that shit under the rug. They gonna protect you. We all know that. So everybody know the real story, how it went down, what happened. The cops got killed trying to expose.
Playing that Madden, James.
What you call them got killed? The security guard, the little nigga Frank. All them niggas, all them dudes was they exposing the truth about what happened and what they were seeing. Them niggas ain't here no more, man. They got killed off for a reason. And like I said, these young niggas think this like they watching a movie or something. I don't know, but I'm wide awoke, nigga. I'm wide awoke. I already know.
You know what I see? You know what I see, Jay? It's to the 10th. It's to the 10th. It's to the 10th. It's to the 10th power, AJ. It's to the 10th power nowadays. I don't know what kind of new voodoo they didn't put on the world, but you know what? I used to be an idol worshiper in a way. Like, I was crazy over Michael Jackson and shit. I was in the front of the TV and I'm trying to mimic him and shit. But you know what? But you know what though? This is what I'm saying. It was to an extent though. Guess what? It was to an extent. I knew Michael Jackson. I know Michael Jackson ain't. I know he's not my favorite role model. My daddy was. Like at the end of the day, like I like what he doing. As if I was Michael Jackson, if I wanted to sing, I would want to do that shit just as good as Michael Jackson. That was in my mind. That's how far I was going with it. It wasn't like I worship Mike. If Mike came out and wore this, I'm wearing it too. And if Mike said he want to do this to people, I'm doing it. And I'm not trying to come outside and talk like Mike all soft. I'm not trying to get no Jerry curls. You feel me? I'm not into it that far. That's why I'm saying it's way more now because your kids can follow these motherfuckers through their whole day. We couldn't see what Michael Jackson was doing until his ass was time to be on TV. See, it's way to the 10th power. They didn't change this shit to where you just see your stars when you're supposed to where now you can watch their ass all day. They like your Facebook friend and shit. And you just on there seeing them and they doing shit that people are trying to copy people who are rich. Bitch, you ain't even got that much money to do what he doing. But people out here dying trying to do what these motherfucking stars are doing. Niggas going to jail trying to have VVS chains on their necks. Bitch, you know how much that costs? You gonna go hit a lick like that?
Boys coming out. They got the show, the BMF boys coming out.
You got a nigga talking about he hit a lick. You got a nigga who got millions talking about I hit a lick. He lying to you. He probably did. He probably did hit licks. way back in the yesteryears, and he got you listening to his music, ready to go hit a lick or selling dope, thinking that that's how he's getting his money right now today. His dope is CDs, nigga, and streams.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all not selling the same thing. This nigga faking like a dope boy. He ain't no dope boy. This nigga's a businessman. If I can make you believe it, I can achieve it. That's all it is about getting into the business. At first, it was real niggas getting in there that was rapping from the street, but then they seen they couldn't control them niggas with that oath shit, and niggas was breaking the oath too much. They had to get niggas out the way. So they start creating gangsters. Look here, Rashad. You're going to come in here. Your name's going to be Killer motherfucking Whoop-de-Whoop. You're going to act like this. You're going to talk like that. You get in front of some of these, look how 50 Cent talks now, y'all. On some real shit. I ain't saying he ain't no street nigga, but look how he talk now. Every time you see he be like, oh yeah, indubitably. And you're like, what the fuck? You came in the game, you was like, niggas think I'm playing, niggas and all that. Like, you only get like that. He only get like that. Yeah, 50 only get like that when he want the nigga fans, like for power and shit like that. But when niggas don't bring him money, he go right to who he really is. Same with T.I. All these niggas is house niggas that was in the fields, but they really want to be in the house because once they get in there, look what they act like. T.I. All these niggas change and start wanting to wear a tie. They was talking about Jay-Z before they got right there with him.
Yeah,
this nigga Jay-Z, how the fuck you the king of New York and you wearing house shoes? Look at the rap game. Look, I remember when Cameron said this. Cameron said this. Cameron said, how you the king of New York and you wearing house shoe slippers? Cameron, I seen you in videos wearing house shoe slippers. What the fuck?
And
you started, y'all talk that shit until y'all get right there, and then they make you believe that this is some boss shit. And that's what you're supposed to do.
Matter of fact, Cameron started that pink movement. He had niggas back in the 90s rocking that pinkish shit.
Yeah.
He started that pink shit.
And then they put him in a gangster movie to make kids think like you see that gangster nigga? Yeah, he wear pink, but look at him though.
Killer Season. You still see it for free on YouTube.
It's all a game.
That movie funny as hell anyway. Anyway, speaking of that movie, he's sending out a lot of gems in that movie too.
But I'm saying he was on state property in the pink. But that's what I like about certain niggas. The Benny Seegers, the Emilio Stuff. But see, you can't tell Meek Mill's that because Meek Mill's at the round table with them bitches now. He rolling with them bitches. So you can look at that and see it. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about a nigga selling out. They buck dancing, they coons now, but they'll get on these TVs and go on these IGs and still have you thinking they with us. But them niggas ain't with us, man. You can see it, dog. How many niggas I understand that you moving from your hood, but I don't see no more Nines. I don't see no more motherfucking Kendrick Lamar's. Like I heard they trying to hold this nigga album to the perk where they ain't was trying to give him no release date. Why y'all holding that man music? Because he don't want buck dance for you bitches or something? Like, he said something he was going to do it and reneged on you bitches or something. You know how? Now you holding people music. Same thing with Birdman and Lil Wayne. Like, release the nigga music. Like, y'all holding these people by the nuts for what?
They just doing what's done. Hey, and I'm going to tell you how janky these niggas is. Ice Cube, Dr. Dre. Look, they do what's been done to them. They talk all that shit. They show you the movies and say, oh, they was fucking me over with my money. Dr. Dre, it was a real thing about how many niggas you had on the back burner. Cocaine, all them niggas that when you came out with the Chronic 2000 that they helped you make that record to fuck what it is. You ain't never get them niggas no album. Rakim sitting on the shelf. Like all these niggas was sitting on the shelf. And then you got Ice Cube. You got Mac 10 sitting on the shelf. You got Dub C sitting on the shelf. Like all you niggas became the niggas that y'all hated and when y'all was young niggas coming in the game, y'all became them fuck niggas.
Thank you.
Look, the same thing. Hey, look, the same thing for the look. They show you in the new edition. They didn't show you in the new edition thing, but remember in new edition, the little short nigga, he figured out that they was getting fucked in their contract, and guess what? He ended up fucking Boys to Men.
Facts. Niggas don't want to talk about. See, niggas be missing the play.
It's a circle of life. It's a circle of life, bro. It's a circle of life in that industry. It's just look, you get fucked, then you fuck. You get fucked, then you fuck.
You talking about Battlefield to vote?
Yeah, that's all it is, bro. It's you
Michael
fuck
Bivins,
somebody.
yeah, Michael
No,
Bivins.
no.
Yeah.
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. That was Mike. Mike the
Mike
one.
Bivins, yeah,
Yeah,
Mike
Mike.
Bivins.
Mike. He the one who had fucking. He had a little short nigga who thought he was the coolest nigga in the game.
And them niggas could ball. That nigga could ball back in the day too. Cause remember back in the day, this is one thing about y'all young niggas. Y'all remember back in the day when MTV had the Rock and Jock games and shit.
MTV
on MTV, yeah, them basketball games. Hey, some of them basketball games used to be lit. Them dudes back in the day, them artists that we even talking about, them niggas could have played ball and all that shit, but they chose what? The music industry. You just don't make it. So they found something they was good in. I'm not saying that they sold out, but this is a story that everybody that's bracing this panel right now, we bringing y'all knowledge. I know niggas gonna do thumbs down anyway, because that's what y'all do. Even females too.
But they don't know.
Knowledge.
Y'all don't know the thumbs down. It still shows that a nigga bringing in a hell of an audience. If a nigga got 1,000 dislikes, I just had 1,000 people look at my shit.
I'm just gonna say this to everybody too. Y'all, everybody. I've been getting some comments and I got some emails from people who really know me. I'm just gonna say this: if y'all really want my channel to get out there, support the channel, whatever, and do what y'all do. But hey, you got to comment on the videos to get me out there. I'm gonna do my due diligence. Hey, everything's coming back, like James said. We getting everything back. I'm on a mission right now, and everybody that I talked to behind the scenes, y'all already know I'm on. I ain't with that play, but one thing I ain't gonna do from this point on is entertain dumb shit. So if it ain't gonna be my platform, if it ain't gonna be James, when James ever figure his stuff out, if it ain't gonna be none of the homies like LB and all that, no, I ain't coming on there. Cause I'm not gonna entertain the nonsense and the bullshit that y'all niggas do. And shout out to my boy 2 Raw too, man. That nigga, he be coming out with some good shit, man. I love his videos, man. Another man content. Salute to my brother.
Down. And see, he put it in their face, and see, niggas still don't like. That's how I could tell certain people they don't know how to comprehend a lot. Like you can tell them, you can show them, and them bitches still gonna be dumb. I'm like, huh?
Dumbing in a box of rocks.
You know what? Hey, and you know what? That's why I don't get nobody no excuses, because see, this is one thing I know. I don't care what nobody believe in. I'm just keeping it real. See, the devil is real, man. Because God told you. Because God told you. Because God told you he real, bro. He ain't gonna lie to you. I created that motherfucker. He real. I'm telling you he is. So people don't want to believe it. It ain't about, oh man, they up here got an agenda and nigga, they tricking niggas. Know what it is? See, Satan know your curiosity. He know your weaknesses and the things that you want low key that you keep secret. He know just what God know. He know your thoughts and shit. It's two people in that room with you when you're doing good or bad. It's Satan, God, and your ass. You feel me? Like your ass, what you doing? So,
hey, but what you said? Hey, but how you said that? How you said that? That's how the old folks used to tell us back in the day, though. They used to tell us the same thing, though.
It's the truth, bro. Because look,
it's the truth, right?
It ain't about you got tricked into doing that. That's your temptation. If a motherfucker look, not like that, but if you ain't never had sex with a man, but somehow something whispering in your ear about doing it for the first time, that's just your weakness in your mind. You already was curious about that, and Satan knew what to work on. You feel me? He know your weakness. If you a cheater, he know how to tempt you with the right woman, because he know what you like. That's what he's gonna put in your face. He's gonna put what you want secretly in your face. He likes your secrets, your dark secrets. That's what he puts out there, and that's what makes you ashamed and what makes you hide it. See, people don't got. See, y'all can't make me say that loving a man and two men loving each other or two women loving each other is right, because every time you catch them, they want to hide. They trying to pump themselves up to be in front of us. They want us to accept it so they won't feel like what they doing is wrong.
That's right, but listen, you gotta think about it. They had help too coming out because somebody passed the motherfucking law when he was supposed to be for us too. But he passed more laws for them than the regular people. So, I ain't tripping. It is what it is.
But see, that's what I'm saying. See, if we don't accept it right, it's really like the masses. Like we as a people together, we really can make this right. But see, they trying to touch on your morals, right? They trying to make you feel bad for being right. See, they want to make you feel bad for saying, "Oh, these two people can't love each other. Oh, what's wrong? Why you judging them?" And then they want to use your own religion against you. God said, "Don't judge." God said, "Also guide your brethren in the right direction."
Mm-hmm.
I'm not judging you, bro. I'm just giving you some words of wisdom, and they stinging you. Yeah. And they stinging you, and you want me to shut the fuck up because I ain't talking your language right now. I'm not indulgent. See, that's what we hate. When you come up to your parents too, it's the same thing. You tell your parents, "Oh, I want to do this," and they don't accept it. They mad at you. They're like, "Oh, hell no, this, hell no, that." Now you mad at them. You don't want to talk to them. That's just what it is in this world. Somebody tell you, "Oh, I'm whoop de whoop." You be like, "Oh man, I don't agree with that." "Oh, you're fucking this, you're fucking that." Man, I didn't judge you like that. I didn't say you fucking this, you fucking that. I just said I ain't with that shit. And it's bothering you like that. I'm But you feel me? That's what they want, bro. They can't make you accept. It's just like it's peer pressure, bro. Smoking weed. Before you ever smoked it, you didn't have no sense for it. You know, you a sports player or whatever, and then you right there with your boy. It wasn't that somebody peer pressure you in smoking weed. You kind of was curious. You kind of already wanted to try it, and enough of and the right person who you trust passed it to you. That's all it is. It ain't no such thing as, "Oh, somebody tricked you into doing that." No, you wanted to. If you know you married and a woman walk up on you and she say, "Ooh, I love to do this and do that to you," she didn't trick you. You wanted that thing.
Hey, this the whole
Straight
thing
home.
too, though. If they're telling you this, because I hear a lot of people say they don't believe in this, they don't believe in that. Well, I can't really explain that part to you because I don't know how that feel. But I could tell you this: at one time, I used to feel that same way until he got me out of a lot of shit. I'm talking about I came up in the church, so I look at
Same.
I looked at church as the wolf in sheep's clothing. But that's what they do. Like they'll sell you a dream when you could teach yourself these things. What I'm saying, you don't have to
Mm-hmm.
go get this nigga 3, 4 offerings a Sunday to teach something that you're supposed to be teaching yourself anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they put shit in the book because they know you ain't gonna open that motherfucker up and read it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Teach
I'm
yourself,
gonna
man.
tell. It's the same as getting at a. It's the same thing as going to find you a female to be with. I don't think I got game because I'm not saying shit, making up shit. I'm telling you really what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling about you, who's in front of me. Like a nigga who talking about I got game and all that. You out there lying. You out there bamboozling these women, not telling them exactly who you is because if you don't need game, man, you just supposed to talk how the hell you feel about a woman, how she make you feel, how she look.
No,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I don't know what's wrong with the world today, though, bro. I think we got to I think we blinded by, like y'all say, the materialistic things and the money. Because now that we have social media, they watching these people every day flaunt these things on these YouTube websites, on these platforms. And that's fucking these kids' head up because they living in poverty. So now they willing to do whatever it takes to get this type of money or live this type of lifestyle, get their mom out that situation. Everybody say I did it to get my mom out that situation. I did it to get it out of poverty, get us out the project. You ain't never do it to say, look, man, I wanna better my community. It's always to get you out the situation. Then when you get in that situation, and you wonder why when you move out these hoods and you don't come back and these kids look up to you and they looking like, damn, dog, you making all this money off all these shoes and endorsements and shit like that. Ain't on the court, but you ain't giving us no better school, but you gonna go build a school over there. And you ain't giving us no better housing. You came and build Section 8 houses over here for us to live decent. You can't tear none of this shit down, buy some of this property up to give us better living and some of the build some new apartment complex and put them in your neighborhood for people to have decent living. Like a lot of these players can't spend that money like that, dog. They only can spend it to flaunt for all the bad things. They can't go buy nothing and say, "Oh, I want to do this to help because this is my community. This is the school I went to." You can't go refurbish a whole high school in the hood and all the rest of them looking stupid.
Facts,
This
James.
what I do anyway. If I was a nigga, well, I don't give a fuck what school I went to. If I was that type of nigga and the $300 million nigga at that, now I'm just saying, I'm refurbishing every school throughout the fucking city, nigga. This is my motherfucking city. I made it to make sure my people survive and have better things in life. Now, you bitches won't kill me for that. I got niggas to go to war for that, just like you sending hitchmans out there to do y'all dirty work. Don't play no games. It like they say you can't go to war unless you got your money right. I'm a $300 million nigga. I got mine right. I get 10 niggas out the project to run in that bitch and work all you motherfuckers for a little change, a bag of dope, anything. But I ain't gonna put my people out like that because y'all doing us the same thing. I'm gonna fight fire with fire, and I got the Lord on my side now. And I think I've been doing good for myself, and I ain't tripping on no devil no more. If the devil play with me, I already know how to back him off me because I'm not weak minded no more. That shit don't run me. That shit don't move me because I see what you got. Oh, I'm gonna go rob a nigga. I'm gonna go sell drugs to get it. Man, you got me fucked up. I'm gonna continue to do what I've been doing, and I've been successful. I got myself out of my own situation. That's why I always stress to you young men and you young females, if you do have convictions, if you've been clean for 17 years, you don't need to get your record expunged. Move to the next city over. Sometime it's time for a change. You've been there all your life. You ain't missing nothing. They holding you back anyway because of that same conviction. Move to the next state over, or the next city over. Go get your a legal start. Get a new ID. You a new John Doe, and get your shit together, man. You'll
That's a
get
fact.
anything that you fucking want, man. The people, it's always about money, dog. That's why they telling you got to get your record expunged. No, you don't. You just don't want to leave that raglan city that keep holding you down. And I had to learn that about my city. And that's why I'm glad I got the girl that I got because we both from that regular motherfucker. And we love that bitch to the death, but it ain't no place for nobody to raise no family. They always holding you back. So I came to Houston where I done came up. I've been out here about 4, 5 years off and on. And I got more shit than I ever had out here than my 27 years before Katrina hit. And I was hustling, nigga, fucking with the devil. But now I'm walking in the way the Lord want me to go. He's really showing me the way, man. You ain't really got to do that, man. I done saved you enough. Now you be stupid this time. I ain't saving you no more. Gun shootouts, kicking in doors, breaking in houses, looking at my girl cry. That shit ain't cool, man. Y'all niggas better wake the fuck up. Cause guess what? Ain't nobody gonna wake you up but yourself. I ain't thinking no nigga who ain't won't be shit anyway. If you want to stay asleep, stay your motherfucking ass asleep. But don't come over here fucking with me. Cause I'm gonna wake your ass up. I'm telling you, I'm gonna wake you up. And the way I'm gonna wake you up, I ain't talking about with no shake. I'm gonna knock your ass out and then wake you back up because you sleep. Don't come around me thinking like that, dog. My mind is already clogged. I'm dealing with too much shit, just like everybody else. Hurricanes hitting back the back down through this bitch. I got people running on the highway. They calling, they panicking. Ain't nobody down here helping us, man. I got people in the hospital and ICU, people dying back to back in my family. Ain't nobody down here worrying about us. I gotta really run up and down I-10 to take care of this situation. Nobody worrying about how I still gotta feed my fucking family. I gotta miss days from work. I ain't got the money to really miss days from work. But nigga ain't looking at that. I got real life situations that I'm trying to hold together. I could have been cracked up and gave up and cut a bitch in the head and been in jail behind a lot of shit that I'm doing and hearing about that shit Nemus went down and got me in this situation. But that's what the devil want. He want me to get back on my dumb shit or the dumb way and go running through niggas' houses, go running, cracking niggas' shit wide back open. I don't want to do that shit to people because people ain't deserve that. I only do that shit to people who did it to me anyway. If you don't deserve it, I'm out here to help you, my nigga, bottom line. But the shit that y'all got me in, people trying to hurt my family. People try to hurt my fucking grandmother and got me in this situation, dog. They don't know, they don't know how hard it is right now out here. And we letting these people keep fucking with us, keep playing with us like this. When the fuck we gonna just stand together and say, man, know what? I know right from wrong. Let's go handle our fucking business. Just like the white folks out there protesting, we could do it the same way. How many niggas out here got legal guns? They can't do it none if our shit legal. But we
Facts.
want change. We want a motherfucking change. But y'all niggas will go right up on a nigga in the next block though, who owe you $2, $3, cause for selling them bad dope anyway. It won't kill a man. Man, y'all niggas hoes, I'm telling you, I will flatline any one of you bitches who coming around me. I ain't taking no chance with none of you, especially you fuck boys. If I know you're a fuck nigga, I ain't even taking no chance with you. You're supposed to be here. I'm gonna think you're a zombie. I'm gonna knock your fucking brains out. These niggas got me fucking hot right now, dog. And so much shit goes on in this world, dog, and too many people sleep. It's only a handful of woke, dog. And it ain't enough to make no move. That's why I'm mad. Cause like right now, dog, the same way they stormed that fucking Capitol, whatever the fuck that was. Ain't how many white people you heard? They swept that shit under the rug. Ain't nobody go to jail. They wasn't shooting nobody, but you shooting us every time you pull us over. Man, get the fuck out of here. You don't think us niggas see what you fucking doing? Every time you pull us over on a traffic stop, you busting us up. But these niggas that storm the White House, you ain't bust a cap. You ain't shooting no blanks or nothing, no rubber bullets. You ain't swinging no buildings. What you scared of? Oh, I forgot they was white. But let that would have been blacks. You had about 30,000 people out there dying, bleeding to death. Come on, man. I see what the fuck going on. It's all good, though. I ain't playing no games with a needle, dog. I swear, for Lord, I ain't playing no game with him. Nigga better not pull me over telling me nothing. Go do your real fucking job. Go arrest the motherfuckers who got us in the situation. What's up with the feds with dealing with that? All the stealing they doing, y'all won't come get a nigga for fraud down here in the low for stealing PPP loans, but you working with the nigga who's stealing all the money from the community. You ain't arresting them. The fuck out of here, man. When you gonna indict them? Oh, the government is got a major indictment. Well, when that shit gonna hit the fan? Cause that's what they're doing. They stealing, they robbing without a gun, and they killing people legally. The fucking man-made virus gonna kill you. What the fuck is going on? You can't come up with a cure for nothing else, but you come up with a cure in 6 months for this bullshit. Man, get the fuck out of here. Come up with a pill talking about having sex to prevent AIDS because you pushing that punk agenda. And the only way you can hit a niggas in their ass. That's how you train. That's how you get that shit. Anybody know that? But you rather fuck a nigga in the ass, catch AIDS, and go causing all this good water. Salute to all my queens. I'll kill you bitches, boy. Y'all better stay around me, nigga. Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. Right is right, wrong is wrong, nigga.
Facts.
Y'all polluting all this good water. Nigga go out on a date with the queen, don't know nothing. She don't know. Trusting your bitch ass. And here you around here slanging more dick than me. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. That shit ain't right, dog. That's why I be mad at the law too right now. And they say don't get mad and don't never question them. But how you let this shit go on like this? You ain't sending no signs. These niggas ain't going to jail. These niggas ain't getting indicted. Now one nigga went down. No Rockefeller family, no nothing. Well, these niggas around here killing us. They around here killing us right and left. And we just supposed to take that shit.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna start my Patreon too. I already got everything going. It's gonna be affordable. I ain't gonna be charging all crazy for the shit either. It's gonna be nice.
I'm like your boy on how high, nigga. Stand up for your rights. Who want out? Who want out?
Right. Niggas don't know about that shit, James. And that's one thing and that's why I always stress to people, man. That's why I'm so blessed how I was raised, man. And the people that been in my ear, the people that been in my face. Louisiana, I'm telling you, I wish a lot of people would grow up down there. Then y'all understand some shit. I just got that southern mentality anyway, but Louisiana taught me a lot.
Hey, bro, we already
That's
small.
Why I don't give.
We
That's
small
why I don't
down
give.
here.
Right.
We all we got, dog. That's why we gotta stick together down here. And them bitches know that. Them niggas really know that, dog. That's why they always coming down here trying to fuck with us. With these natural disaster storms, trying to always separate us. Cause we nick tight in the South, man. We all we got.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? So at the end of the day, I look at shit totally different. The way I was raised, nigga, I'm trying to get back on that because ain't used to be like this. Nigga just go ride to Mississippi 2 times a month, go chill with Big Mama, big ass land, come back home. Just enjoy life. Take trips when you can with your kids. Show them that you appreciate what they're doing. In school, shit like that. Man, we can't do nothing because we ain't getting the money to do it. They ain't paying us the money to do it. You're a convicted felon, you know you're fucked as it is. You see what I'm saying? So now you're working for minimum wage the rest of your life because they're not teaching you how to straighten that shit out. They're not even teaching you how to build credit. So how the fuck you expect a nigga to do something? You know what I mean? For real, for real. They're not teaching you how to build credit, dog. So you got to go look on certain websites and niggas who really want to see you with it that teach you how to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact they got a lot of people that build their credit within 60 to 90 days compared to how they showing you, oh, you got to go get something in your name. That bitch 3-4 years. By the time you pay for that bitch out, nigga, you know what I mean? That shit out of style. They done made about 3-4 of them. Now you got to upgrade again. Now you stuck with that old version. You know how fast they make shit? So
Mm-hmm.
I learned from my grandfather. They got to build my credit up. I'm telling you, that shit works. And I'm on the process of doing that now. You know what I mean? So, but within 60 to 90 days, I can have my shit up and running after I get this one out. So that's once I get this one off the table, I'm going to that 60-90 day rule.
Mm-hmm.
That's something they're not gonna show us, dog. That's something they're not telling us. So I'm looking at it like if they're gonna hide that shit from us, you gotta teach yourself. That's what I'm telling you. You watch the news, you listen to everything else. Oh, you gotta need a vaccine, go run get that. You need this, go get that. You need that, go do that. You listen to everything else they saying. So what I'm saying is, man, open that bitch up. You can Google certain shit. Man, how can I build my credit? And so much shit will pop up to show you that shit. Yeah, it's a cold world. So much shit'll pop up, dog, and show you how to get it. But niggas just won't take the long route. Niggas, it's legal ways that you can get that shit. You just gotta know what you want, dog. And if you got the job to pay that shit in 90 days, pay that shit, nigga, cause your credit gonna go up. And watch all the shit you start getting in your fucking mail. Checks gonna be coming out the ass. Man, I was getting 2-3 fucking checks coming in the mail from different credit unions and shit. 16, 25, 1200. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Time I come home, my girl got a check on the table. I'm serious, though. That shit
Mm-hmm.
fucking worked. I wound up moving back to Houston, though. You dig what I'm saying? Figure this shit out. Got back in there because I had to start over. And around that time, I was still in the convicted felon range. You dig what I'm saying? I wasn't out the convicted felon range yet. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I was just making the 10 years.
Hey James, I'm glad you said that because look, when I moved out here 5 years ago, and this is when I knew there was more to this than, of course, everything in this world is always about money. Just look at all these games that like some of these females and even some of y'all guys play Candy Crush and all that stuff. You reach a certain level, you got to avoid you you don't beat it, but you don't have to you have to pay money just to get the reward at the end. Everything involves around money, but I'm saying that to say this: your life can be changed. Look, I came out here to Oregon, and then I got an ID. Because that's the number one requirement when you move to out here in Oregon. They give you 90 days to get an ID. I got it the first day I got here. So when I got there, I applied for a job. I'm the type of person, I still apply for everything. You know what I mean? I don't care. If I know I can do it, I'm still going to apply for it. No
Uh-huh.
matter what they say about my past, which it
Bro,
ain't that
you got
much.
to, though. Don't never give up, T. I'm telling you.
That's
Whatever
how
you
I
do.
am, bro. That's how I am. But anyway, look, I sat in jury did it. I did jury duty, man. I ain't done that since I was 18, bro. I've been on cases out here in Oregon. When I took that little thing in Washington, I was on jury duty out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, y'all cannot sit there and tell me, look, and I didn't pay for all my shit to get off yet. But I'm going to do it just because I'm me and I'm a lot like my father. I do something, I did it, I'm gonna pay for it. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna handle it. And I'm handling it
Yeah.
the right way. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm trying to judge other avenues like, look, I go back to Louisiana, I could go anywhere. It's a fresh start. Not how it was when I was in my younger 20s. I was still out there learning, but I knew the hell I knew right from wrong. See, to me, when you hit 25, you know right from wrong. You just
Yeah.
gotta you you gotta fight whatever you gotta fight off. Trust me, the devil's. I keep telling y'all, this devil comes in a million ways, and y'all niggas is like wolves, and she's coven. Y'all niggas stay away from me. I'm telling you, I sat in church. My dad was a great man of God. I've been in churches all day. And when I was living in Atlanta with my older sister, we didn't get out of church on Sunday nights at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and you had to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. So y'all can't tell me. And I've been around some great men, and I've been around some great women of God too, as well. And I also seen the janky ones, but the janky ones always makes it bad for. That's just anything. You always take one person to make everybody look bad, and that's what most people go by. But I experienced it. Y'all can't tell me nothing about this life. That's why I nip stuff in the bud real quick. That name calling and all that stuff, man. We grown men. I understand why y'all dudes do that. Even y'all women do that. Because if y'all was in each other's face, you won't be saying that to me. I
Fact.
guarantee you won't.
That's big facts.
And I'm on here to make peace. I ain't trying to beef with nobody, but I'm just
Yeah.
going against the wrong agendas that they pushing. And I know it ain't right because you got kids always watching. Like my son love that old town road. Dog, it
Mm-hmm.
hurt me to my heart that he must see something that make him so happy to have to explain to him why that's not a good song and what it really means. That's
Mm-hmm.
me as a father. I had to do that. You know what I mean? That's not nothing you supposed to be listening to. And he said, all right, daddy, he understood. Period, dog. That hurted me to my heart, though, to take something I know that my son wake up to damn near every day when he out of school and pump that song coming down the stairs, listening to it.
Right.
He loved that fucking raglan song, bro. But when the nigga really found out what it meant and what he was talking about, me being a father, man, you not about to be singing that. You're not about to even be listening to that. My grandfather did it to me, nigga, when we was in the church and he heard me bumping that cursing and that rap music. This a church house. You don't play that in here. He cracked every fucking NWA, fucking the Menace to Society soundtrack, every fucking tape cassette I had, and he heard he would find every stash I was putting them bitches in too, cracking them bitches out with the hammer. I'm like, that's $12.99.
Oh yeah, that brings me that brings me straight because I always was. I only had like a couple of tastes, and my mom and dad act like I did the
Now we
sin
was
out.
on the page though too. You
But
know,
they,
sound
but right, and this is the thing. My brother had way more stuff than I did. He had everything. Everything they thought I had, he had it. But when you know how it is, when you got that one person in the family that gets in trouble, even though it's not your fault, and you still get in trouble. That's how it was in my house where I grew up. I conquered through a lot of stuff.
man, I was the only dude in the house though.
I,
I was the only kid in the house. Like my grandfather and my grandmother, like even though I still had my mom and dad, I live with them. You dig what I'm saying? That's a
mhm.
long fucking story. But I live with them and that's who raised me. So I like I said, I always had a father figure. My grandfather, he from the country, man. Nigga look, boy don't play nigga hands. It's like four minds like type shit. Fat fingers type shit. Nigga, bruh, that nigga mean business. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. He'll,
Mhm.
he'll tell you I slapped the black off your ass, but he don't curse no more since he started going to church. He used to be a drinker, smoke cigarettes. He gave all that shit up and gave himself to the Lord. So when he gave himself to the Lord, it looked like it got stricter. It got real stricter. So now it's like I'm forced to do these things because that's what you do. As time progresses and I'm doing these things and I'm learning how it go for as what church really mean. Church used to be fun. I ain't gonna lie. As a kid, church used to be fun. They used to give
Facts.
stuff. They used to have stuff. It was only one offering. You know what I mean? One offering.
Mhm.
Now you got 10 offerings. They don't do nothing for the kids. They stealing. They sleeping with each other. It became a fashion show. And as
Became
old as
worldly.
I got, like when I got around about 15, I just told my grandfather, man, church ain't for everybody, man. You can't make me go to church. So I was really getting jobs I already had summer jobs and shit, but I went to go get a real job just so I wouldn't have to go to church sometimes. I was already in the band, had parades. We don't play football on in high school on Sundays or no sport. So either I had to get a job to stop going, if I ain't had nothing to do, I had to go because I'm living under his rules. It ain't like I could run away. Like it wasn't that fucking serious, but shit, church ain't for everybody, dog. That motherfucker, they lie, they steal, they more conniving than niggas on the block. I'd rather deal with niggas I can really see and know and be with every day to watch they mood swings. I only see you on Sundays and you stabbing me. So I know what you do. You know what I mean? So I, I couldn't get tied up in something that I know wasn't right, dog. So at the end of the day, you got people look at you different and they'll say, you know what, since you don't believe what I believe in, you can't stay here. Or you got a job, so you'll be all right. Certain stuff was being said that you just can't forget. And you can't it come upon your time. Look, time to man up anyway. So when I graduated, it was a whole nother ball game. That's when life really started. And I was like, God damn, they say it was gonna be days like this. He told me that, man, some cold nights out there, boy. You think you wrong? You don't want to live under these rules? Go out there and see them for yourself. And I'm telling you, I had to see for myself.
That's how my mom and dad was. You want to see how that world is? Go out there and see it. It's, as my mom says, it's a doggy dog world out there. My dad was like, my dad always told me this, son. This world is cold. This world is
Even
very cold.
even
And then
if
at the
you're
same
not
time, they
fucking
don't
with the
give out free
snakes, though.
lunches. They don't give
Even
out
if
no
you're
free
not fucking
lunches.
with the snakes, though, T Price, the job's kicking you in the ass. You know what I mean?
Mm. Mm-hmm. Let me just check this out. I got one for you. Like even at my job, I've been at my job about yesterday was my 3 year anniversary. Um, the guy that's my boss, I trained him, and everybody gives me crap about it, but I laugh about it. I was like, dude, it don't even matter, dude. I've been doing this my whole entire life. Every place where I ever worked at, I always person who I end up training, they end up being the boss. I just know how to talk to people. I just know how to train people. It's something that I'm good in. Of course, they're gonna be treated right. And I treat everybody with respect, even the homeless, everything. Like I tell people, I don't treat nobody like nothing. I treat people with respect. And I don't deal with that violence or anything. Up out of here. This was what it's about. This is how it was when I was growing up. Out here, that man, people out here, man, that's why I gotta get back down south, man. These people don't know what southern this is. They tell me yesterday was hot. It was 69 degrees out here. Oh, it's hot. It is so hot. I was like, go down south. Oh, I went down south. It's just too hot.
Boy,
And
I'm telling you, dog. They'd have been out here the last 2 days, nigga. It'd have been like you cooking neck bones. Listen to this. Today is cool though. I don't know I think it's about to get cold because it's about to be October anyway. So that that cold air about the cool breeze and that October.
Yeah, it's about yesterday was the last day of summer for out here. Cause I was saying this to myself. I was telling my boy this at work yesterday. I was like, man, he's like, T Price, man, what's going on? I was like, man, it's not cold yet out here. I was like, that's weird. He was like, man, I'm glad you said that because this time last year, bro, it was colder than shit out here. We was already raining, everything. It's coming.
It rained out there. I thought it never rained out there.
Man, this Oregon, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, I ain't home yet. Shit.
Yeah, it do rain. It rain heavy up that way too. All the time.
And I love it. And this is the thing. I love it. I wish, and this is the thing I could say about this state too. They got some fucked up laws, but they got some of the best water I ever seen in my life. They got some great water. When I leave this motherfucker, I already talked to somebody. Hey, you got to send me some of that water. They got some of the best clean water I ever seen in my life.
What you talking about? What, lake wise or beach wise? Or
I'm talking about drinking water wise.
Yeah, but listen, up there they gonna have the finest. I ain't gonna lie. Dog, I ain't gonna. Even though up there they got a few like little stores, but they got a lot of whole food stores up there. You know, they sell nothing but the good shit. So when I was in Oakland in Fruitvale district, they had whole food stores through that bitch. They didn't even have no Save-A-Lots like that. They had more food whole stores than anything. And I'm like, God damn, the cost of living high, so I guess y'all gotta eat that good shit anyway. So it's very seldom where you could have went to like a little hood store like that, a little Mexican grocery store, and ain't buy nothing healthy. A lot of people really shop that Whole Food store in Cali anyway. That's what we shopped at. You know what I mean? So
Food out here is garbage though. People be getting mad at me. It's
I
like
ain't saying all that. I ain't never really went ate at no restaurant out there.
you don't want to, James. If you go to Oregon, if you come to Oregon, you better go to a Portland or you go to Bend if you want some good ass food. And that's
Think
a
about
fact.
it. The 4 years I was up there on the West Coast, I never ate at no restaurant. We was always cooking. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. This is the thing.
Nigga
This is
was
the thing. I
burning,
grew up on eating every day at home. People out here, they want to get off work and go out to eat. I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, I'm not. I tell the homies, nigga, I ain't. Y'all know, I'm gonna be at home. I mean, I just caught up on my Wu-Tang. I've been watching that. I'm waiting on the BMF. You know they're coming out with a series on BMF boys.
That bitch come out Sunday.
I'm watching that shit. I got Hulu.
It come out this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It
I
come
got
out on
Hulu.
Stars though. If you got Stars, you gonna be able to watch it.
Yeah, I got Hulu. So it's gonna show up on the
Yeah,
Hulu.
Hulu. Hey, you put me on with that Hulu T price, man. I got all the Snowfall,
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, all them good ass shows, bro.
Yeah, I like. This is the thing. They all. This is just my opinion. To me, Hulu, Netflix, and all this. This is one thing. I ain't a dumbass. It's all a government thing. They just put a different name to it, but it's just different perks to all these little shits. That's all. I like Hulu better. That's just me.
So how much they charge you a month for that?
Shoot, I pay. I got the sports package, so I pay. Wait a minute, I got my bill right. Matter of fact, I think my bill's in the thing. I think it's like I pay like $60. I think $50 or $60, something like that.
A month?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get all the games, bro. I get this is the thing. I don't get NBA TV. Right for instance, right before I go check my mail, 'cause my mail been out there since. That's one thing I miss about being out here too is the mail come early out here where I live at. I have my mail by 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, you come down here, shit. You like get your shit 3, 4, 5 in the evening, boy.
You already know it's gonna be like the old time.
They come all time of the day down here, but around where I live at now, they've been real consistent. They've been coming between 2 and 3. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
And on Saturdays, they might sneak up and come early once in a while. But like I said, in this neighborhood where I'm at, they normally come around the same time between 2 and 3 all the time.
Okay, these are the channels I get. I'm on there now. I get A&E. I ain't watch A&E. A&E, y'all need to update y'all shows because you still showing shows from the early 2000s.
Yeah, man, fucking intervention and all that dumb shit.
You know, all that dumb ass shit. And even y'all need to, and I get ABC. I get ABC Local, ABC News Live. I get the ACC Network, Adult Swim West, Animal Planet, BET, which I never watch, Big Ten Network. I got 2 of those. I got the Bloomberg Television. I got Boomerang, Bravo, Cartoon Network East Coast,
You got all the big dog channels.
I got Cartoon Network West. I got CBS Sports, CBS News, CBS Sports Network. I got Cheddar News, Country Music Television, CNBC, CNN, CNN International, Comedy Central, Cozy TV. That's old school shit. Whatever. What is this? A new Lifetime network. I got Discovery, Disney Junior. I don't have any kids though. Disney XD. That's what's
Salute,
this?
Queen Panama. What's happening with it, baby?
There you go. I just shut you out. Yeah, shout out to the Queen. Cause y'all know me Fridays we're gonna be Jersey game. I'm going out of town. Matter of fact, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm going to see my homies in Eugene. So I ain't gonna be on no kind of platforms until I come back. Then I get ESPN. I get ESPN College Extra, ESPN2, ESPN News.
But for $60 a month, that ain't bad though. No, I ain't
Hey,
gonna lie.
hey, hold on. I ain't even done yet. I got Food Network. I got
That's better
Fox.
than cable. Fuck.
I got Fox Business. I got Fox Channel. I got Freeform, FS1, FS2, FX, FXM, FX. I got FYI, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know. That on there is called Shipping Wars. Watching right, it's on there now. I got the Golf Channel, HGTV, History Channel. I'm big on history. Headline News, ID Channel, Lifetime, Lifetime Movie Network. I'm out here on the West Coast, and so I got the Mountain West on channel, MSNBC, MTV, NASA. I definitely don't watch that shit. National Geographic, Wild, National Geographic, NBC, NBC Sports, Bay Area, NBC Bay Area, whatever it says, Sports California. That's why I get all the Laker channels. I get the Lakers, all them, California Plus. Then I got this NBC Sports Northwest. I got News Nation. I get the NFL Network too. I don't even watch this. I don't even watch football. Nick Jr., Nickelodeon, Olympic, the Olympic Channel. I got Oxygen, Paramount Network, Pop, QVR, QVC. That's old school right there. Niggas, man, QVC, niggas, that's how everybody used to get, they mamas used to get that shit. I know my mom used to buy some stuff for QVC. That's when back in the day it was cheap. Then I got the SEC Sports Network. I got Smithsonian, whatever the shit that is. I never heard of that. Start TV, Sci-Fi, TBS East, East Coast, TBS West Coast, TCM East, TCM West. I got the Mexican Channel 2, TLC, TNT East, TNT West, Travel Network, True and True East, True TV West, TV Land, Universal Kids, USA, VH1, Vice, and the Vice. I pay all that for $60 a month. I got way more channels. That's what
So
I
you
love.
got HBO and stuff like that on there?
See, I got HBO on Star. That's I already got them on the PlayStation. Anyway, I already got them apps anyway.
Oh, all right. I
Yeah.
was just asking, do Hulu put those type of channels on there, like the movie channel?
Oh no, that's I just gave you all the movie channels. This and then it's the thing. Even if you don't get the thing, even if you don't, this is what it is. Okay, like for instance, let me get out of there. Come out of there. Let's go to the home page. At my home page, you got
Oh,
movies.
I got one of those though, Big Dog J was, because my uncle that he used to do that shit back in the gap, program boxing,
Yep,
and
that's a fact.
put that code in shit all on there. I've been strapped, but I was just asking because if you think about it, how the fuck cable making money then?
This is how they making cable too. This is like for instance out here it's Spectrum. We got a Spectrum. Basically it's like Cox Cable, but it's called Spectrum out here. This is the one thing I know is about these companies, just like these cell phones. It's they all like sisters and brothers to each other. Ran by the same people, but they got different names to the shit. The old lady put me back on that a long time ago. But like even like for here, like my stuff, my homepage, like you got movies for you. They got man, like I could watch Snowfall. I got Wu-Tang. That shit is so good. I used to like, even though the only show that I did like that FX did came out too was Sons of Anarchy. I watched that shit so many times.
Yeah, I remember I was trying to watch that. That shit is good, yeah. I just ain't never get a chance to watch the full
James, you gotta watch all of that shit, bro.
That shit go hard, dog. The part that I was watching, I'm like, ooh, this remind me of some California Hell's Angels biker boy type shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, because when I was living out there, dog, I seen nothing but biker boys.
Oh, I see them all the time on the coast, bro, and they so cool.
That's what they had out there where y'all at on that West Coast.
I'm just gonna say this to y'all dumbasses. This is how I feel to people that are dumbasses. Nigga, I could live anywhere. And that's why I tell y'all, character reminds everything. character and how you carry yourself will carry you a long way. Respect and manners will carry you a long way. A long way. Why do you think I lived to be my age? Because I had to learn to listen and respect and shut up and listen. But then, man, I had some of the hardcore bikers people never seen before. And even in my store that I work at, my boss lady said, "You're the only person I know that ain't afraid of nobody." It's like, what I'm afraid for? Like, these some hardcore people. Like, yeah, so they put their plans, they put their pants on just like I do. It's all about respect. If you was first impression counts. I'm telling y'all. If I see some of these cats that been running up them off I see in the street, I ain't got nothing to say to you. You know why? Because look how you came at me. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand. You don't know where you going to go. And I keep telling y'all niggas this too. Keep talking shit. You never know. That same nigga you talking shit to, that same nigga might help you out too. Keep talking shit, niggas. That go for females too.
They don't really understand that the same nigga that you be trying to say this and say that about is the same nigga that gonna be there to help you or save you one of those days, because everybody have their own mind. I understand that. But when the shit is in plain sight and you still lost, but a nigga trying to tell you certain things, like what more can you want? What more you want us to do? That's why it is a true saying. You can't save everybody. Everybody's still stuck in their own ways. Ain't no unity or you come together with these type people, because they already got. I can get through this maze. I don't need no help get through this maze. But then when it comes to them get through that maze saying they don't need no help, you got to sell out to do it. Like a nigga don't see what you doing and the route you starting to take when you do get in that limelight type shit. Look at all the way they was before they got in the limelight with the Rockefellers, with the state properties. Now you rolling by yourself. It's not no fucking coincidence. All them dudes wasn't rocking like that, but only a handful was. You see what I'm saying? That's why they stayed on and they fell off. Because them dudes silent.
Yep.
Pete and them rather go to the hood and still make their money. They still eating. That's why we say, how much money do you
Did you hear about what happened to Kodak Black? How did you hear what happened? How he ended up giving I ended up shout out to what's that dude's name, man? Oh my god, his name is just on the tip of my head, man. Dude, that's from the group from the Ghetto Boys. He have his own YouTube page and shit. That's where I heard it from. Yeah, Willie D. Shout out to Willie D, man. Cause Willie D, this is one thing I could say. That's another prime example right there. Look. Hey, this is one thing I'm gonna do, James. I'm gonna send it to you. Look at the stream when he was talking about Kodak Black, and what he said was the same stuff we've been saying about the music. And then when a person do something good for his community that couldn't afford air conditioners, people at the complex was mad because he gave out free air conditioning. Why are you mad for? And another thing, and shout out to Willie D because I heard it from his channel. This is one thing about me. Yeah, I'm big on knowledge. I'm big on people who know what they talking about and be trying to tell y'all the truth. The same thing. We're not even in them things that like he was. You know what I'm saying? He was in that. But you got people that experienced it, that been through them tests, and they know what's up. But y'all niggas still out here woke, still out here asleep, huh?
But why you get mad at a dude helping his own community because they be hot?
They don't want that. Man, I already know, bro. That's the thing with me that I don't understand. And I was gonna say this. This guy, there was a police chief in Iowa. I forgot the name of it because I got a homie that's from there. And still stays there. God dang it! I think out of Waterloo, somewhere. One of them towns. But anyway, the crime rate has went down. The crime rate has went down, and the people and the head person in charge is a black man, and his assistant is a black man. So guess who's mad? Co-workers that are white that are mad. Why? Because this man is bringing crime down. That's what I thought y'all wanted. But y'all get mad when a black person's doing it the right way.
Huh. They need to make up their mind. I tell you that, because on the
They
certain
ain't gonna
people,
never do that shit, James. This
but
is one
on
thing I
certain
want
people
to
that
ask
get
white
away with
people
certain
this that are
things, so that's
racist.
not right.
Why
And
you
then the
hate
people
black people
that
so
could
much?
get away with it, you ain't they ain't trying to do it. So why get mad when this young man trying to do something? That's all
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying. The people who you giving leeway to do it, who you know you ain't gonna get mad at, they ain't trying to do it because they live that lifestyle anyway. They want that shine. They want all that. See, that's
Hey,
what I'm
Panama
saying.
Queen said they, the apartments didn't get their cut. That's a good point.
The apartments ain't getting what cut though. What
What
cut they
cut?
what the
What cut?
fuck?
What cut? What cut
When
they
I'm the
mean
one
though?
buying these bitches, why I gotta give you a cut to help you out? I
That's
gotta
how
put
these
air
apartments
conditioners
be
in this
thinking.
bitch and give you a cut to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Nah,
That's how
you
these
ain't
people
getting
be
nothing.
thinking though. That's how these apartments though. Everything is always like you can't. Okay, this is so much. Okay, this is one thing that's so much a false narrative, and y'all don't even see it. But y'all say it's hate. Man, they glamorize all these players, all these actresses, especially the ones that they prop up like like they the most high, like they G's, like they really, like they really the most, like they really Yah. Y'all the only one I know that walked on water.
No, but this what I'm saying though. She said they didn't get their cut. All right. That's a good
I
question.
understand what she meant
No,
by
no,
that.
that's why I'm talking to Queen. Queen, that's a good question. But this how I'm looking at it then, Queen. Why I gotta give you a cut when I'm helping you out? All
Mm,
the rent that you done collected off these people for all these years and you ain't give them no air or no heat.
man,
So
it's
I'm
hot
gonna
as
go do
fucking
it. I'm
Florida.
gonna buy my AC and a heat unit and put it in their windows. It's coming out my pocket. So why I gotta give you a cut to help you out? That's all I'm asking. That's the way the world is though. Oh, he did it without coming to us. Like y'all always want to be something on the name. Let somebody else get that shining because you ain't trying to get it. You ain't been trying to do it. Y'all know these people been burning up since day one in this motherfucker. So now all of a sudden, a young man come to help his community and put him in a better situation. You just won't be there to get some recognition too. Like, yeah, I gave him the authority to do it. Hey, what cut do I owe you for helping you?
Hey, I got a question to ask everybody. Hey, James. Um, I work with money. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of money. Are y'all going through chain shortages out there? Like when you go to these stores or stuff, like the stores you go to down in Texas, do y'all have
Oh, all
chain
right, I got
shortages?
you.
Yeah, I
So
see
they were
exactly
trying
what
to
you're
go with
talking
the
about.
electric kind of central and heat. I got you. It's all
Yeah,
good.
it wasn't even that though. And they didn't even do that though, Queen. They supposed to do that, but this is the thing. These people been without air conditioning for a long ass time. So when they're gonna put the units in there,
Right? They can have extra air.
man?
And then you should be happy anyway, because the only thing they're gonna do is run their light bill up if you use that kind compared to a central air unit. But then why? This is another thing
Damn.
I understand. Okay, you want to put the central air unit in there? Don't you know that's way more money than how he did it? But at least these people ain't hot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you say it's a chain shortage down there, man? I don't believe that shit, man. Cause this is the thing. I deal with
They're
money every
stealing.
day.
They're stealing the church's money.
I go to the bank every day for my job. Every day. Every day. When I'm going to work today at 12. As soon as I get there, TP, we need you to go to the bank. My boss can't go there and get quarters because they giving us $30. Now they down to $20 in quarters. Nigga, I can't make it all day long with $20 in quarters. That's how they doing every business out here. Every business in Oregon. Every.
So
Now
y'all got
you
a chain shortage too though out there?
man, this is all by design, bro. You know us, bro. I ain't with the play. We already know what it's sitting for.
Look, if I went to two stores, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Because I was about to say something else. That's why I was trying to damn near study. But listen, I went to two stores since I've been going back and forth dealing with my grandmother's situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing this shit for a month now. A month straight, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Ain't gotta work, feed my family. So I'm the bitch told me that, oh, We ain't got no change. Well, hold up. You ain't getting my money then. Let me go to another store. You ain't not about to keep that. Talking about you ain't got no change. Well, how the fuck I'm supposed to get my change? That's damn near $1 you talking about you keeping because you ain't got no change. Where this money going there since you ain't got no change?
I got you, Herm.
Shit. You see what I'm saying now? You
Mm-hmm.
said you ain't got no change. It's almost $1. It's like 8 or 9 cents. You talking about you can't give me no change because I gotta have exact change as a change shortage. Well, you gonna ring all that then, partner. Because if 8 or 9 people come up in this bitch, that's $89. That's how you
Mm.
looking at it. At least 75, you round that shit off. $70, $75. So where's this extra money going at that you keep telling people you ain't got no change? So Nadeem is teaching y'all how to steal and how to get over.
Oh, to
What the
answer your question, Summer. I never heard that. Oh, I never heard that show, Panama Queen. But I'm on Hulu. I'm gonna have to check it out. Is it a good show? You must be, because you recommended it. I will watch it. That's what I like about Hulu, because a lot of my favorite shows, stuff that I'm into, they got it on their shit compared to anybody else.
I know niggas been getting over like a motherfucker too, dog. Oh, we ain't got no. There's a chain shortage. Well,
Mm-hmm.
when you count that register down, nigga, you walking away with at least $2
Hey,
every
this is
night.
the thing. Oregon is different. See, this is the thing. See, where I work at, you ain't no way you could fuck over nobody with no money. This is one thing. Hey, I deal with money every day. I've been dealing with money for 10 years straight. I know how these people is, man. This is how Chevron is big time. It ain't no small time franchise. It's a big time franchise.
Hey, ASY, just in case, man, just in case this little dookie come on, man, have your stat machine ready, man, cause that nigga been that nigga been
Look at
that nigga
her.
been texting it, that nigga been texting the shit out of my phone, tell us some PG score more points in the 2021 playoffs than KD. I said, nigga, no, he did it. I said Giannis had the best numbers. I said
No,
Giannis
we ain't
averaged a
got
double
more than
double. He averaged 30
Okay, I'm gonna
points.
check it out.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
he averaged the most points and scored the most points in the playoffs, and that nigga averaged a double throughout the whole playoffs. Did something that your nigga would never do, Mookie. He did something that your nigga would never do, nigga. Kawhi would never
you
average a
know, Mookie
double
a
in the whole
plus
playoffs.
sexual, dog. That's the only thing I don't like about my nephew, bro. He be coming in this bitch clapping hard for Kawhi with all blanks, no bullets. He probably have 2 bullets. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie, he
no,
probably
I
have
remember
two
like
bullets.
he was
But
on. He
after them
was,
2 bullets, he shit just making
I
noise.
remember.
Ain't nothing
Yeah, I
coming out.
remember we was
Pow,
on like.
pow, pow.
No, I
He
remember.
been he be like he in a movie or something.
Yeah, I remember we was in a movie, right? I mean, no panel. We was in a panel. Then movie was like Tyronn Lue's the greatest coach in Clippers history. I said, man, check this out, man.
He
Like,
not
come
even the
on.
better coach than Mike Dunleavy.
He ain't, hold
Mike
on, hold on.
Dunleavy.
He ain't better than Leonard Wilkins.
Nope.
Like, what were you
Thank you,
talking
T.
about?
I
Thank
don't
you, T.
know.
They say
Like,
Leonard
niggas,
Wilkins. You right.
y'all niggas need to know order. What the fuck is y'all wrong with y'all?
And,
And I do,
and
and
that
this is the thing, James. This is one thing. It's gonna be order in here. It's gonna be respect. That's why I say, and shout out to my big bro too, underrated man. That's why I underrated. We tell you, y'all gotta do y'all due diligence and study the game for real before you come
I ain't
around
gonna
here.
lie, underrated will make Mookie cry, man. If he go 1-on-1 with underrated,
Man, he don't need to
underrated will
go
make
Oh yeah,
underrated.
oh yeah,
That's
I heard about it. Jay Woods. I'm in Florida because I heard about that. Like I said, when you in the streets, we the news. You hear that quick before the news even hit. That's
like
like,
see here got a lot of knowledge of the game,
that's my
but
nigga.
the thing
Yeah.
but the thing with see here, he do show a lot of bias towards Kawhi Leonard though.
Yeah, you
That's
know
it.
that's how people get, dog. But this the whole thing. I used to do that shit back in the days until I reality struck. You
Mm-hmm.
know, game 7, even though they cheated us, we still had a chance to win. Man, you can ask my cousin, boy. I flamed Chris Webber ass. I was mad with that nigga. You missing free throws. You wasn't aggressive. Just cause they cheated, nigga, you quit. I ain't like that, dog. Cause then my people had just broke me out that shit. Man, you ain't gonna always win. And when we lose, you can't quit in the middle of the fucking game. So they went to telling my dad and shit. Then my dad went to come around there. Nephew, if that bitch do it again, kick his ass. Them niggas were beating the fuck out of me, nigga. I'm talking about rib shots, frogs, leg cramps. Them nigga was punching me hard. And I'm getting up, huffing and puffing, snot everywhere, swinging on everybody. That's how I learned how to fight. Nigga was beating my motherfucking ass, my older cousins, because I used to be a quitter. Ever since then, dog, I never quit. I never gave up. I think I fly 24 hours on these streets, nigga, just to get my. One day I stayed up 72 hours, nigga, because I needed to do something straight.
Hey,
And
I'm
that's
just
the
gonna
only
say
way I
something
know I
right
can
quick.
get that fucking money.
I'm
I
gonna
ain't
say
no
something
quitter
right
no
quick.
more.
Right. To divide. Of course it is. Of course, on YouTube you're gonna get a lot of you're gonna get a lot of fraction fast and all that when you know it comes with the territory, dude. This is not no competition to me. This is not no race. But that's one thing
Mm-hmm.
about I noticed. That's one thing I noticed about YouTube. If niggas be arguing, calling each other bitches, hoes, and sluts, and women do the same thing, them niggas be having so many subscribers and everything. My shit ain't gonna be built like that, nigga.
Now we love Mookie though. That's our brother, man.
Yeah,
We
that's
Man,
hey,
Mookie
yeah,
family. Listen,
yeah.
Mookie
Mookie, my
know how to
Mookie
family.
nigga.
family.
Yeah, we know Mookie
Mookie
longer than y'all
family,
heard
man.
Mookie. I remember Mookie.
Mookie started off with us, man. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
this ain't no disrespect to Mookie. Just look at it
Exactly.
as a debate. And Mookie gonna come over
Look
and
at my
tell you
boy
what
right
y'all
here.
about.
You call
So
C Hill
don't
out
make
right
it
now.
seem like we taking shots at somebody. He not here to defend himself, and it ain't like
Nah,
that,
that's my
man.
niggas. And Mookie know and see he'll know this
Yeah,
one
that's
thing.
family.
That's why
He
that's
just
why I
a
let
wrong
Mookie
ass
that's why I
nigga.
let
Hey,
Mookie
what good?
poke his chest out.
Hey, Herb, what is good? I was listening to comment. I was listening to y'all talk. What are you talking about?
I say you show a little more
What are you
bias
talking
than
about, bro?
Kawhi, man. You be showing bias towards the nigga.
That's a lot, bro. I'm the first nigga to criticize Kawhi. What you talking about? Kawhi ain't that a million times.
You in a
What are you
bad
talking about?
area, nigga? You going in and out, cuz.
Hey, I know you driving Hussey
Hold
Hill.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What you said?
I say you going in and out.
I say you driving C Hill?
I'm in the car, but I
Oh,
ain't
okay,
gonna
yeah,
drive.
yeah, you
Oh,
breaking
okay.
up, bro. You good. Good to
Okay.
see you, bro. I ain't heard from you for a minute, my G.
Now, hey, see here, you
What are
should
you
have got on the
talking about?
screen. You should have had my back. You should have had my back last night, man. You got your little brother, man, coming with these false takes and shit, and I had to get on his ass, and you should have straightened them out.
Nah, I ain't, bro. I don't, bro. I'm not. Look, Kawhi is my wife, bro. In here talking myself. I said football. I leave it alone. What are you talking about? He capping on Kawhi, bro. What are you
I didn't
talking
say you cap. I say you show a little bias towards the nigga. That's all I
about?
said.
How? Why, bro?
You
Because
will.
hey,
All
here's
right.
the problem. Here's the problem. Hey, what you heard? You always be trying to take shots at Kawhi, but you don't realize all right now with you said y'all do something that Kawhi Leonard would never do. Jordan let the whole playoff with I mean, double figures. Kobe never
I
did
bet
that.
you breaking up.
LeBron never done that. So when you say Kawhi never done that, you say by a whole bunch of different things, bro. Like you have to doing that, bro.
Now I
You
did.
have to
Now see
doing that,
here.
bro.
I do that. I do that on the strength. I do that on the strength that man, you don't know. Hey, Mookie be hitting me up. Be hey, that nigga texting me right now, and so I be stirring shit up with him, be fucking with him, and then I put you in it because you take up for him all the time, goddamn.
Oh, why you put my nigga C Hill in that shit?
Now Lamar
You breaking
got it,
up,
bro. I
C Hill.
realize that's
I can't
I
really hardly
said,
hear you. I know you're in the car, but you're breaking up.
can you hear me now?
Oh, we hear you much better now.
Yeah, you much better
Hey,
now.
look, just need got it, bro. I didn't realize that since day one. So he like Kawhi. I mean, he don't like Kawhi gunning like that. He just like nigga. Like him, he just like who he like, bro. I mean, he ain't the only one. Y'all be trying to go and look like he the only one that be going hard for his player, but he not the only one you do that, bro.
That's a fact.
That's true.
He's not the only one that do that, bro. I'm not saying like
Hey, I think
it, but
I think his compadre is worse than him.
it doesn't matter what it doesn't matter what Mook said about Kawhi. What does that do about? What does it have to do with Kawhi himself? It has to do with that player. So he ain't a better player.
Y'all heard what he said, or that just my hand fucked up?
I can't hear him. Shoot out to my boy Brad. What's good, fam?
What's goody? How you?
Hey, TikTok, bro. I'm trying to get later.
All right, bet.
All right. Yeah, I can hardly hear my brother. Shout out to my boy, man. See here, man.
This is how it's going. Like a T-Mobile commercial.
Nah, he just in a bad area.
Yeah, he in a bad area. I know he in a bad area. That's you come out here in these sticks, roads, man. You come out here in these sticks where I be driving it, when I be going through tomorrow, y'all gonna be like, that's why I don't get online on anything, because I'm gonna have bad connection all the way through, and it's supposed to be Verizon territory. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no such thing as the best network. Y'all niggas full of shit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, right. Shout out to my boys.
We're
gonna start doing it. We're gonna start doing this morning cookings though, man. This is how we gonna do it, man. What's going on?
In some cities, goddamn, a Metro will work better than goddamn AT&T in some cities.
That's a fact.
That's here in Florida, nigga.
I had them all. That's
they got Metro in Eugene. They fucked me over in Eugene.
They charge you all that money, and you can pay the same price dealing with other people. That's what I be telling people, dog. Like, how you let a nigga charge you $160 a month for the highest price phone? And we be going to Mississippi to deal with my grandmother, dog. Nigga always losing service.
You know, Mississippi got some of the worst technology state. I don't know
unless
what
you going
service
to a main city like Jackson, Hattiesburg, or Laura, or something like that, or Columbia. You ain't getting no reception in the woods, boy.
That's a fact. You get and the only time I get a reception is tomorrow. Where I get to my destination, I'm gonna have exactly one bar.
All I need is one mic. I mean, one bar.
But Texas got a lot of roads. This shit, you ain't gonna have no good service. It don't matter who you with. Yeah,
it's everywhere. Cause out here in Oregon, I'm trying to tell you, y'all be thinking like, man,
that's why I'm telling y'all, bro.
They got so many back roads.
Wrong turn. I be thinking all kind of shit, nigga. I be ready. My girl said, you be just tripping. You be triggering. Man, I don't give a fuck. I'm like your boy Duval. Remember, you ever heard that little joke Duval ever say about every nigga that he bring to the party? Nigga always strapped. Nigga, I
got my fire on me.
Yeah, I got that fire on me. God knows so many niggas like that, dog. Cause a nigga rather have it than get caught without it. Cause a nigga woke. Nigga know what's happening. Like, T-Price, you seen that shit I sent you yesterday?
How that rat jump out of that KFC box?
No, I think I sent you another one when the man was coming through the tunnel. It was a subway where the niggas getting on trains and shit, I guess.
No, I didn't see that one.
Jumped and sat on the man mop bucket and took a shit in it.
Oh yeah, took a shit in it.
The man trying to go get his mop bucket. If that homeless man jumped up and grabbed the mop like he was about to whack the fuck out. Right. You can't do these people now because you gonna go to jail. You already know, but how you supposed to defend yourself with this nigga like he about to hurt me? Like this nigga about to eat me alive. This nigga took the broom, slammed that bitch down, sat back down the mouth, and took a shit in the man mop bucket. I'm like, oh my God. Like man, you gotta defend yourself,
shit was
man.
Funny though. Dude, that KFC shit was funny because number one, if something's jumping in my box, I'm not opening that motherfucker. Nigga, you gonna return the sender.
No, that's another thing, T-Price. How you done walk right from the counter and you never felt this bitch move? Man, not a tail wiggle?
Hey, I said that to my girl. My girl was like, okay, now how dumb is your ass was? Like, who raised you? She started, she sent me, she gave me, hey, James, she sent me one of the messages like how we be talking, like me and Wilps. Who raised you niggas? She was like, who raised this boy to open up a box? Nigga, first of all, this dude was sitting there like, Hey, is the chicken supposed to be jumping like that? Hell no, nigga. The chicken ain't supposed to be jumping, nigga.
That nigga said, did they even fry the motherfucking chicken? Nigga, I'd walk that bitch right back to that counter and say, dog, come in there. You
I
open
think
that bitch.
somebody fucking with me. I would
Because
have been
like I
saying,
said,
he would have owned that bitch.
listen, I'd have walked that bitch right back to the counter and say, dog, you open that bitch. Stop moving in there. I got my gun on me. If I got to pop this bitch, because guess what? It's legal. You could carry and protect yourself, my nigga. And I'm telling you, I'm stressing that shit. You don't know. I be thinking some red dawn they trying to pull off on a nigga. They going to take one of these little small towns or country and they going to try to move their way up. But I know how powerful we is, but them bitches will let them do some type of shit like that. Because United States in debt with so many motherfuckers when we print our own money. How is that? I don't fucking even must know, dog. Like, that's a whole nother story for another day, dog. Like,
I know
I'm
what
just
day
so
it
deep
happened in
into that
history.
shit and so woke now. It's so much shit that they pulling over us and they confusing us with this little Nas X shit because they know we gonna talk about that because of the kids situation anyway. So now we ain't worrying about the bigger agenda that they trying to pull over the life
Big
that
play
shit.
is already in motion. It's already in motion.
Yeah, so you gotta protect yourself, man.
What about this white girl they found her body and all that shit? The white girl Gabby Petito that lived down here, but they're not even talking about all them Haitians they got at the border right now. They got 14,000 Haitians they trying to send back to Haiti.
You see that whipping them people and everything, dog.
I mean, not that I ain't heard that. I ain't never heard that one, but I heard that a white girl been missing, but they never found. But they on
They
the
found her
FBI.
body in Wyoming yesterday, Sunday.
Hold on. They said they know because they said the FBI they found a white girl easy in 2 days, but they said there was another black man that got missing, and the FBI is not on it. And the mother she wanted the FBI. She wanted the FBI, to get involved and help find us. Her son, find her son missing because he's missing. But it died on that. That just, but for that, I'm not. We all not surprised because that's how FBI are. You think they're gonna like find a missing guy and he's black, black kid.
We got it. I'll take it. I'll take it a step more further. Hey, James, remember
Yo,
remember when we was growing up? No matter what store we went to, the Piggly Wiggly, we went to any store. What they always had what they always had in them grocery stores, missing children, right? But you don't
yeah,
see,
Progression photos.
yeah. They always
yeah,
had that shit on the wall. They had it on milk cartons and everything.
everything back
Which the one
then.
started that shit on the
Yeah,
milk cartons?
right. Y'all niggas stay away from
That
me.
shit never wasn't like that. Like, listen, dog,
Mm-hmm.
listen. So many kids used to be missing. I was in elementary, right? I was in the 5th grade. Now I can't remember what grade this young man was in. But they found him chopped up in the woods, nigga, in one of those things that you like push it in and start a fire. Like one of them home, I forgot what they call that. The barrels. It's a barrel. They had that bitch chopped off and everything. Dog, they been looking for this dude damn near a year. But some kind of way they went through that bitch cutting down the trees, going into that little old ass shack that was back there, and that's when they found the little dude.
One of them oil drum shits?
Huh?
You saying like one of them little oil drums?
Yeah, that dude was all chopped up in that bitch, man. I was an elementary kid. I was in the 5th grade. So that was the top highest grade that school went to was the 5th grade. Then the year I left and I graduated, they moved it up to 6th. But I forgot he probably was in the 3rd or the 4th grade when that happened to him. Boy, that was the talk of our neighborhood. There was kids, people was scared. And I live right around the corner from the fucking school. Me and my sister had to walk to that motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? I don't want to say his name because people know who it is, who I'm talking about. If they ever heard that story from where I'm from. Because I know it was a long time ago and I don't want to bring the shit back up for people grieving that way. But other than that, I'm just telling the story because that shit been going on, bro. And our neighborhood was a rage. Nigga, I'm talking about the D-boys was around that bitch riding strap. I'm talking about walking through that whole little pack. Because niggas ain't no niggas still be going through there. So they went through there to see if niggas was living through there and shit like that. Niggas had campers and tents and like they was eating, like they was really living through that bitch like savages. That's some wrong turn type shit to me, nigga. Like who did that to that kid? And to this day, I don't know if they caught the man who did it, but like I said, I got 6 kids, bro, 3 girls and 3 boys. Man, no, I ain't taking no chances. I'm always watching mine. If wherever y'all go, I'm going. If I can't go, y'all can't go.
It's sad, man. Kids can't even be kids no more. That shit is crazy. You can't even go outside and
That's
throw a
why I buy them
football.
what they want, dog. Y'all got games.
Yeah,
My kids don't even
yeah.
have to go outside. I done bought them so much shit, everything they ever wanted. My kids, I say, y'all want to go outside in the backyard? No, I'm doing this. I'm playing the game. My kids don't even want to go outside no more. That's how I got them now, and I'm happy.
Hey, I
Yeah.
taught my. I got to do. Matter of fact, you just enlightened me. My homie, I finally got a haircut. Like I finally got it like a real ass haircut. And now I finally got back in contact with the person who was cutting my hair. I knew her, she was in Washington, but she having problems with her son now. And she was like, she was cutting my hair. She was like, I can see you doing so much better and everything like that. I'm proud of you. She said, just keep on grinding. She said, I'm gonna cut you up every 2 weeks. I'm like, bet. And she's like, this is something I gotta talk to you about. I was like, talk to me about what? I said, go ahead, lay it on me.
They don't.
She was just talking to me about her kid, about her son, how she was stealing and all this. I was like, no, 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 no. He the one. Once you lose your mother trust, it's hard. He don't want that. That life that
Thank
he's
you,
living
Wood.
is no. You ain't supposed to be doing that, dude. I'm telling you, bro. See, my life was different.
Yeah.
My life was different. I felt like I had to do it. I didn't have to do what I did either. But how I was being treated compared to everybody else, my other siblings wasn't even a contest.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned that the hard way. And then once I figured it out, I'm just like, okay, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that. I don't gotta do that no more. You see what I'm saying?
No,
But at the same time, as a single mother who don't know about it, and no matter how far you got men she got men in her life. She got his uncles and everything in his life. But at the end of the day, it's like I told her, at the end of the day, you got to still keep on getting them men in his life. Keep his uncles in his head every day. Have him call him, FaceTime him something every day. Every day, you got to, because your time is so much of working, putting a roof over his head, your oldest daughter head. Hey, her older daughter come to the store. I be trying to tell them dudes all the time at the store, don't be looking at her, man. That's a little girl you looking at, man. No, that's a I'm like, man, that's a little girl.
but they growing up so fast, niggas be playing themselves
Yeah, the
though.
girl, hey, James, this girl is 13
Hey, but
years
T
old.
Pipe,
This
And I'm
this
T
gonna
girl
tell you
Pipe,
why.
13
I'm
already
gonna
got
tell
an
you that
ass
that's
of a
how
of
desperate
a
them niggas
30-year-old
be.
woman.
but T Pipe, you gotta look at it. This shit been happening since the beginning of times. Them older men
Facts.
fucking with the 12-year-old marrying. They were marrying them back then. They were
Yeah,
marrying
I
them
already
12,
know.
13, 14-year-old back then. So that
But
Hmm.
been
hey,
an ongoing thing forever. It been predator motherfuckers forever.
Hey, and this is the
yeah,
thing.
fact.
I'm just gonna say this too. It ain't just men that are predators. Y'all women out there predators too. Because I know society, they always want to put the men as we do this, we're the cheaters. Y'all women are some predators too. I used to know some
I could have
some
pressed some
nasty.
charge. I could have pressed. My mama could have pressed a charge on some women when I was a young nigga, but my mama ain't no police motherfucker, so she
I
knew.
know
She
some
knew
women
I
do
was
some
very
sick. I
mature.
know some women that do some
She
sick
knew I
stuff
was
back in
mature for
my
my
day.
age.
So Herm, I'm glad you said that because listen, it when it be a woman, check this out. It always be a teacher look like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
They supposed to
sure
be
knocked out a
teaching,
few of
but
my
they
teachers in high
brainwashing these
school.
motherfucking kids. So how you gonna get mad at us when you got the teachers supposed to be doing their job, but they sleeping with these kids?
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say this. I'm gonna be on for about another 30 minutes and I'm going to work. But this is how it's going to be. You see how everybody we sitting there, we chopping it up. This how it's going to be from this point on. If you don't have no kind of respect or anything, you will not get on my panel. I don't give a fuck about blocking you. I don't believe in blocking. I remove dumbass comments. I don't entertain dumbass shit. I'm just letting it known. I'm letting Kid Trunkin kind of know who he is. Other than that, hey, this is gonna be the truth. Every day we're gonna start doing this. I don't give a fuck. I have to work 2 jobs or not. I'm gonna give the people what they want. Y'all want me to come at y'all really miss the niggas so much like y'all say? Show it to me. But I know the real ones that do. Hey, I'm on a mission right now. And the niggas that know, they already know what I'm on. Two of them already know what I'm on. They on the panel right now. They already know what I'm on. And my boy Brad know what I'm on too. Shout out to my boy Brad. Hey Brad, I love that Joel and B shit yesterday.
Yeah, that nigga, I know he's sick.
Yeah. Hey, y'all need to subscribe to my boy channel too, man. My boy YME TV, man. Subscribe to his shit too, man.
Hey, but speaking of Philly, I'm kind of glad I brought up MB. But with Philly and John, if I'm the Philadelphia 76ers, I ain't trading. I ain't
I don't
trading.
trade him
You
either.
gotta
What you
trade him.
prove?
You probably gotta trade him, man.
Nah,
Cause
you
he
ain't got
No,
to.
you
You ain't
no.
got
He
to.
trying to he
Man.
try to have his way like James Harden. He tried to do a James Harden,
If I'm Philly, I'm
throwing a
calling that
fit.
nigga bluff.
Right.
See how much money he want to lose.
hey,
Yeah.
Exactly.
listen, they gotta. I say the best option to trade him because Dame and Bradley Beal don't want to get traded. Probably Bradley Beal wants to get traded next year, but they gotta trade up to get Andrew Wiggins, in my opinion, man.
So where
That
y'all think he should go?
Golden
I
State,
don't know
that's the
who
best
want.
No,
option in my opinion.
Yeah,
no,
of
but
course
if
Golden
I'm
State,
Philly,
but I say
Send that
Golden
bitch to
State because of
Sacramento and
fit.
get De'Aaron Fox.
Nah,
if
that
I'm
won't be a good.
Philly,
Fox
if I'm
is not a
Philly,
good
I'm not
playmaker.
trading though. I'm not trading.
I don't know why people gonna say this, but De'Aaron Fox is cold though.
No, he good, but is he a good playmaker? How he gonna feed Joel Embiid?
Dude, I like it. I like how he's doing. This is the thing. I see progression in players. You might not see it in wins and stats according to the Kings. Cause the Kings, come on, let's be real, y'all. When the last time Sacramento Kings was good? I can tell you when.
Chris Webber and them.
Exactly.
Uh huh.
So it's been a long time. You got to have look. They have a lot of bad luck. I like what Luke Walton's doing over there. They just got it. Look, the more you play with each other, the better you get. And they honestly, they kept everybody together. They just need, to me, they need two good pieces over there. They need a star, of course.
But I feel like Maxi can put up that. He can
Man,
make.
Maxie is a
He can put.
beast.
That's what I'm
Maxie a
saying.
dog. They
Yeah,
should have
yeah.
been
That's why I'm
starting him
saying
in the
if I'm
first day.
Philly,
That's why I
I
said
can
they need
say
Wiggins.
that.
Wiggins.
Wiggins can play small forward. He a good 2-way player. He can play some
Nah, but
defense.
what I'm
No,
saying, if
Golden
I'm
State ain't
Philly,
giving
no.
up Wiggins.
Nah, nah, but that's why I said if I'm Philly though, I'm not even trading the nigga. The only reason I'm not finna give him what he want. I'm finna test your gangster, nigga. I'm finna see what you really about. I'm finna see
Hey,
if you really
Herm.
finna
Are
sit
you really
your ass
want to
down
lose
for
all
real.
that money? Cause y'all forget his team. This is the thing. You got to honor your contract. This is one thing about this new generation now. Just because you got player empowerment and you saw James Harden, I ain't gonna call him titties over titles. But that's not. I'm calling about his real name because that's what we was calling him at one point in time. Remember he was doing this shit last year. But what did James do though? At least he
He
got out
showed
there on the
up.
court. And then in the games,
Ain't
and then
dropping
the
50.
games, and then the games he didn't. He want to half-ass what he did. He played half-ass. What they did, got him ass out the door. Ben, if that's what you want to do, you gonna have to do that route, sir. Because I don't see nobody on you right now. The goal is, you know what? Shout out to my boy Sean Stir the Pot. Shout out to my boy because he been calling this shit forever about him coming to the Warriors. But when the Warriors deny you, that's bad.
So the
Hold
Warriors
up,
don't want him.
the Warriors denied that boy.
Yeah,
They
they denied
bagged
it.
at the
Remember,
trade.
Ticket,
They
Ticket,
bagged at the
Ticket Ben
trade.
said it. Ticket Ben said
Yeah.
that shit.
I
I be
didn't
knowing
know
about
that.
that
I
shit
didn't know
too.
that.
So
Philly
that
trying
shit,
to get a
Oh
ransom for
yeah.
that nigga.
yeah.
For they want a ransom for him and they're not gonna be able to get
And
that.
this is, and I'm gonna say Ben Simmons. And this is why, and
They
this is why
bagged
your
at the
ransom ain't
trade,
gonna
man.
work. Your numbers don't talk. Gonna back up your talk, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna
Yeah.
Man,
say
this
this.
nigga, yo,
I'm just gonna
he
say this
fucked up
about
his
Joel
own damn
Embiid.
self.
I'm gonna say this about Joel Embiid compared to Ben Simmons. I know people want to talk about the man, anything like that. He injured prone, anything like that. But one thing I could say is this: I seen way more of Joel Embiid than I ever did in Ben Simmons out of
That's
their career, and it's not
that's a
even
I
fact.
close.
agree.
That's a fact.
I agree.
That yeah. But let's
That
say
nigga,
let's
but
but
Go
Herm,
ahead.
let's say if Golden State was giving up the offer, the trade to make a
Hmm.
trade that's valuable to Ben that you want,
Man, you
would you
better
do
get
it?
rid of Dia Silent. Look, if they was going to do that, they was going to get rid of Dia Silent. And this is the thing about Draymond. Nobody don't want Draymond either. That's the thing. But you
Yeah.
post. Hold on. I'm not. Why I'm harping on this? It's just kidding me. I was talking to my Cali buddy yesterday about it. He's a big time
Yeah.
Golden State fan. Them niggas is ready for Draymond to go. They ready. So what's taking you so long? This man is the overrated. He is not no. He's not no Hall of Famer. Cut that shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all. The only reason why y'all saying he's a Hall of Famer because LeBron apologists of the media. They hyping him up as a. Oh, LeBron went against 4 All Stars. Okay, Ever since that game 7, what has Draymond Green done?
Nothing.
Beefing.
But I'm hating. Y'all niggas understand. I'm still gonna put it on your throats and heads every fucking time. T. Price is done being quiet. Just like I cut that nigga off that one day was lying on Kobe Bryant, talking about that nigga ain't never guarded nobody. Nigga says who? I was there. I was literally there for the 3 runs. I was there in California doing the 3. What are you talking about?
They gonna
And this
trade
is
that
one
nigga
thing.
Ben Simmons.
And one thing we're not going to do on here, I don't have to discredit nobody. Everybody brings something special to the game. Everybody. Is he great? Yes. Is he all-time great? No. It's an opinion. Just because everybody's saying this man is the best don't mean I have to agree with it. Y'all don't understand fact. Y'all understand facts on opinions. Opinion is not a fact. Is not hate. Now put that in your pipe and smoke it.
What if they send that nigga to Oklahoma City and get Shea?
Ooh, then that'll be nice. You know what? That's another player
I
don't get
still
enough
want.
props. He got
I
progression.
still
He's
want
been.
to trade though.
I
I
like
wouldn't
Shea.
trade him either unless
I
to
want.
like the trade deadline because you
This
know
is the
some
thing.
teams
They
gonna make
want
a
too much.
trade for him.
They want too much for the nigga. This nigga ain't been giving no all-star number. No, dude, you acting like, okay, first of all, I'm like this. If you want to come out here and act like you've been doing something, nigga, where's your credentials at to show it? Does he have any
That's
credentials?
why that's for one. That's one. That's the main reason I want to trade him right there. And
Exactly. So
some
you don't got no
team,
credentials. So what the fuck are you want to cry me a river?
for
I want to
some
Hey,
get out
can
of
I
team,
say
here.
something? Can I say something?
Go ahead,
This the
yeah,
James.
best.
go ahead.
This the best solution I could think of, bro. Y'all overpaid Draymond Green. That's your fault. Y'all,
Mm-hmm.
well, the Ravens. Y'all
He is
overpaid
silent.
Ben Simmons. That's your fault. Even swap. I'm gonna give you an extra pick, Golden State, because I know the caliber that he is, because he gonna be running point. And even I know one thing. Draymond ain't worrying about scoring if he go there. He gonna want to be a ball handler and a facilitator and shit like that, the anchor or something. So let him feed Embiid on the post and let Embiid stretch it out when he won't stretch it out. But clear that lane up so Embiid could get dominant on that post and stretch people out when he's supposed to. Because I think the more that shit go down like that, that's the only way I can see that shit working.
And I'm
Second
gonna
of all,
say this:
Philly already know they down bad
Philly should
asking for
already
that
have a
much
chip
for that
already.
nigga for asking that much for that kind of player anyway. When you show he not proving whether he want to play there or not, that don't mean he gonna go over here and just all of a sudden start playing this game that he was playing in college. Because I don't see that happening.
Me
But
either.
for them to get off 2 players that y'all know y'all shouldn't have signed, just go ahead on and give them an even swap and probably throw Wiggins or somebody in there. You dig? And then you give him an extra draft pick. So I'm giving you the Raymond, Wiggins, and a draft pick for Ben Simmons. That's all I can give you, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I'm just gonna say this: Ben Simmons. While we talking about you right now, you got the audacity, and I'm big. I was a big supporter because you went to LSU, one of my favorite schools, other than Michigan. I do like USC. This is the thing. I'm a fan of the game. That's why I have a lot of. But I'm always the underdog, even though the Lakers always reign supreme as a mainstream, as a big time. I won't say mainstream, a big time franchise, which it is. But I always root for underdog teams, even though
Mm-hmm.
Kansas is a powerhouse. KU is a powerhouse, but when it comes to titles, we lacking in that.
Yeah.
KU should have had so many titles right now. KU should be up there with the Angelos and the North Carolinas and all that shit. But I like the coach what he got. But then again, you can't make your players stay. This is the thing. The last time Kansas won a championship, you know how all them players were juniors? They left the year early.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's how college basketball was back then. Your national champions were juniors and seniors, unless you was like the UNLV of the day with
Look
Greg
at
Anthony.
Baylor. But see, that's what I was telling you. I'm glad you said that. Chris Webber and them made it as freshmen and sophomores, and then they bounced. They didn't stay
Right.
long. Webber left, then the shit just started trickling down. Everybody else went to go for their money. I'm mad that Ray Jackson and Jimmy King didn't get a shot. I think Jimmy King did get at least one shot, but all them dudes should have got a shot because they was team oriented players. If that bitch ass nigga Durant, you gonna tell me you gonna get him 100 million? I won't hear that shit.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a damn shame. He get 100 million.
Hey, but how do y'all think about it
That
though?
shit
The season's
sad.
about to start. The season's about to. Hey, training camp about to
Training camp start
start.
next week.
I thought it
Right?
already started.
No,
Nah,
next
media
week
day
start.
next week for
Me,
everybody.
Oh, okay,
media.
okay.
Starting
You know.
Monday.
Hey,
And
hold,
and
hold
they
on, hold
just
on, hold on,
released
hold
it.
on, hold on, hold on. I'm
Well,
just
I
gonna
was gonna
say
stop
this.
her.
I'm just gonna say this right here. I don't give a fuck if motherfucker sit there and say, "Give me thumbs down." The rest of I die. I Y'all ain't the media no more in my eyes.
They're
Y'all not
not.
the media. Y'all not the media. You're LeBron media. That's what you are. Cause you don't talk about nobody else but him, KD, or Kawhi. Only why y'all talk about the Joker, cause y'all ain't had no choice to talk about him. Because y'all favorite player wasn't
In the
wasn't
playoff.
right. This man the Lakers gets bounced out the playoffs, and this dude gonna sit there gonna tell me this on Ticket Channel. The stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. How can the Lakers get bounced out the first round and being the main topic? It don't goes that way. That's why nobody don't watch Fox Sports One no anymore. Because all you want to do is hear Skip talk about Tom Brady like he's some white Jesus savior, which he is in their eyes.
Tom Brady
He
the
don't do
GOAT
no, you're not gonna do that. We don't do no go talk over here.
for quarterbacks.
No, he's not. He's not better than Joe Montana, sir.
I mean, hey,
How are you the best? Hold on, I'm gonna kill this conversation. How are you the best when they cheat for you, and you known as a cheater? So how can you be in the best though? I don't get that.
hey, 7 rings though.
Hey,
Well,
Come on,
okay,
man.
how many rings he cheated for though? He got too much shit on him. It's just like LeBron. How can you be the GOAT when you got too much dirt on you? It don't make sense to me, bro. But that's how you feel. I respect it. But to me, it's Joe Montana.
All right,
It's not even
I'll put
close.
him behind probably Joe, but after that, yeah, I can't.
And you know what? And shout out to my boy Trayvon. Because Trayvon, we were talking about this shit yesterday. Hey, James.
Yo,
Who Aaron Rodgers remind you of? Another Brett Favre.
Brett Favre
yeah, that's
better
they
than
go.
Aaron
Brett
Rodgers.
Favre, listen, Brett Favre
What?
was they go the boy
Hold
in our
on.
era.
Hold on. You don't understand the play. You don't understand that I'm playing. Hold
Brett,
on, kid. Before you step up the top rope. There's a
Brett
meaning
Favre
why
was
I'm
the
saying all this. You know how they be
Brett,
grooming everything. I'm talking about how they be grooming these players, right? So who's the Brett Favre of this generation?
Pep,
It's got to
Aaron
be.
Rodgers.
Pep.
It's
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers. That's all I'm saying.
It is.
Look, they mold all these players, y'all. Look how they hyping up. I know my friends will get mad at me in Kansas. Look how they hyping up Mahomes on some
That's
real
And
shit.
Deshaun
The Chiefs should on
and
some real
Deshaun
shit.
Watson
The
and
Chiefs should be
Deshaun
three
Watson better
times
than
defending
him.
champions right now, but Deshaun Watson is a way better quarterback than him, and it's a fact.
that's true.
But they did. But we just shout out to Deshaun Watson. Keep your head up, my G. No,
Yeah.
y'all laughing. I met
No,
the
for
man.
real. No, no, no. I'm laughing like the charges he had and shit. That was,
Yeah. They blackballing the man. They don't understand.
yeah.
They look how they did Melo, and then they got this. Now all of a sudden, now he coming to the Lakers. I'm like, dude, what happened back then? And all these LeBron apologists, it wasn't going to work at the time. How he had the power. This man came out and said, "This man not the GM." And shout out to my boy Jacob Jennings. Hey Jacob, I've been busy as fuck, bro. I miss you up in there, man, because you gotta litigate. You gotta come on here. You gotta talk to Eddie, cause you over there lying. You over there lying a lot. Shout out to my boy Jacob. I ain't heard my boy in a minute, man. I'm gonna have to check on him. But I know he been texting, man. I be really be busy, y'all. That's why I ain't been on here like that. But I'm gonna give the people what they want. Hit the like and hit the subscribe. You gonna donate? That's fine. If not, my shit's still rocking. I don't ask for nobody for nothing. I get out 10 toes down every morning and get it every day. And I still show love. I get tickets. I get ticket streams late. Sometimes I catch them early. They know what they doing.
They're trying to cut them. They're trying to cut them off
They cut off
slowly,
all the
man.
homies. They cut off everybody, even the lowlights that ain't got the standards. This is one thing I always tell y'all dumbass niggas, just to move a point. If I sat there and said LeBron James is the greatest of all time, if I support everything that this world is actually throwing at y'all in y'all faces,
Mm-hmm.
how come every movie award that always got to be a devil ritual to it? Y'all don't see the play, motherfuckers selling their soul in front of y'all asses.
Talking about the rappers, entertainers, and shit.
I'm just talking about in general. It's in y'all faces in anything. It's in sports, politics, everything, bro. Divide and conquer. Now, how come we're the only one? Look at I got a point. I'm gonna prove a point to you. Go to these white folks on platforms that talk about sports. They don't be arguing like us. They don't be disrespecting other niggas. Yeah, they might have a troll here and there. And, it's gonna be quite cordial. It's gonna be cordial conversations. That's how it's supposed to be. But how come we can't be cordial on here? Oh, nigga, you hating. Nigga, y'all can't even spell hate. And then dumbass nigga gonna tell me, nigga, name somebody that didn't get cooked. Nigga, you can't even spell cook. Every player got cooked in basketball. Everybody.
No, that's a fact.
Kobe got cooked, so what? But Kobe locked more up than he got cooked, though. This is a
Kobe
team.
one more time than he got cooked.
Exactly. This is something I don't understand about y'all niggas. When this basketball became one-sided, you got to play both ends of the court. That's how I was taught. You don't get the credit for having all the offensive accolades. Oh, and then you ought to get, okay, this man only got 6. First team. The Bean got 12. Jordan got 10. They did it over a 10-year span. That's what defines greatness on both ends of the ball.
Yep.
Y'all niggas gonna stay away from me. This is why niggas like us, we're the media. We've been the media. I've been saying this shit ever since they started this. They've been starting this internet shit. And when me and James was in our 20s, in 18, I say when I was 18, when we was 18, they started this shit. Right. I was the first tryout learning on the internet. School. Did that shit with flying colors, bro. Then Mark Cuban gave us the blueprint with Yahoo. Businesses, schools, everything, how you get loans, teaching us all kinds of shit. But the right niggas that I knew, we use that shit for the right reasons. And then y'all thought they was trolls now? Back then, it was way more. I'm telling you, y'all think there's trolls now? James, you already know our age group, man. We had niggas want to test the waters a little bit. But y'all niggas would have came out and niggas would have came out and saw you back in our days. We didn't play all that calling me a bitch and shit. You laughing. That's how I got my charges. I'm just fucking with your kid, Trump. I know that's how you are. I'm serious. That's how I caught some of my charges I had. Niggas want to sit there and come off the tower, call me a bitch. Now come to your house, nigga. I'm right there at your front door. Now, what's that shit you was talking about last night? Talk to me like a man. And then I wasn't even on no fighting shit, but it could have been there. But I wasn't even about that. It's about respecting me as a man. That's what y'all niggas fail to realize. And y'all ladies, y'all just as bad too. I never seen so many women in my life crying. Oh, I can't find a man. Look at you. Look at the dudes that you choosing. A man works hard, right? Like for instance, work 2 jobs like me. Come home, don't even mess with the streets, don't do anything. Y'all don't want that. I need too boring. I need some spice in my life. I want a gangster. And then when that gangster go to prison, then what? Then you sitting there, you sending them money and all that, and you screwing this homeboy. You know the next nigga gonna ready to come and slide, or the next woman. Nowadays, you gotta worry about the women now too. Now these women now are way more forlorn to take your girl. You know why? Because they don't see no masculinity in you. That's some facts. I'm not being funny. I'm being facts. What happened to y'all masculinity? I don't understand. But that's one thing about me. There's women that been on my panel. They never said that to nobody. You know why? Because they're comfortable talking to me. You know why? Because I make them comfortable. Because that's how it's supposed to be. If a woman ain't comfortable, they ain't fucking with you. Especially
man,
a queen.
Reed, stop hiding, man. Stop hiding.
Aries was in here earlier. Oh, my boy Wade.
Was good, T Price.
Hey man, it's been a long time. Hey, I'm just gonna say this: you came in the last 16 minutes because I'm about to go to work at 11:30.
Yeah. Oh, I
But
do want to
hey,
say something right quick,
oh,
man.
you got the floor, man, because everybody else will spoke.
All right. Yo, at the end of the day, Steve Nash is top 5 of all time for point guards. So let's just be honest about it. Let's not, don't lie about it. Let's be truthful. If we talking basketball, man.
Shit,
But
you
that's all I
not
gotta
telling
say
the
on that.
truth. You not telling the truth about that.
You and you
Name
got
the
see.
list. Name
Hey,
the
okay,
list.
okay. You say five. This is the thing with me.
This nigga didn't believe that shit when he said it.
Hey, I
Yeah.
thought Wade's tripping. I think Wade, you really, you being for real right now? That's how you feel?
Yo,
Hell no.
bro, Steve Nash, dog. Like it's just like when we
Hey,
talk
I ain't
about
gonna
He's
point
lie.
not
guard.
top five.
Steve Nash was nice, but I don't have him in my top five. I got him in my top 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
That I
he
okay.
do.
top 10, but he
That
not
Yeah.
top
he
five.
is. He definitely is top 10, but he ain't top five. You talking about top five? That's upper end. This is one thing about me. When it comes to like top five, that's best of the best.
Hey, yo,
You
T
can't.
Price, shoot me your top 5 right quick. Let me hear those.
Oh man, you talking
That's
about off
easy, bro.
guard? Oh
Oh,
me?
just point guard,
Just
straight
me?
point guard.
I'm talking about. Are you
Magic.
talking about Brit? Okay, Okay, hold on. He talking to me. Not gonna let you go, Kid Trump.
Then
No
I'm at the
particular order.
King Trump.
No, me. It's just me. I gotta say Magic. Magic was a
Respect.
great point. Two, I gotta put Isaiah in there. And
Got to, yeah.
why Isaiah don't get no credit? To me, them two set the precedence. And three, you gotta put Stockton in there. Stockton was a bad white boy, bro. Niggas can
Man,
hate him all he want to, but that white
listen,
boy was nice.
listen. I choose that
Mm,
Canadian over that white boy, but I feel
Nah,
you
I
though.
take
I feel you
Stockton.
though.
I take Stockton over Steve Nash.
Nah, like
I ain't
listen, I
taking either
got
one of
Isaiah in
them.
my top 5, so I feel you on the
I
Detroit
got
Isaiah.
Oscar Robert. I got
Hey,
Oscar
but I'm just
Robertson
saying
number
pure
two
point
and
guards. It's
Isaiah at
you
three.
know, you can't forget about Oscar Robertson, of course. I say top three, of course, is no particular order. Of course, I got Magic. You want to say Oscar at 2? That's what I would go with, and I say Isaiah Thomas at 3. Them three right there to me set the precedence of being a point guard. 2, Magic was a floor general. Oscar was a scorer, but he was also a point guard, Mr. Triple Double himself. Isaiah, he was a scoring guard, but this is the thing. He could play point. He was a point, but he got everybody involved. Now imagine he was out in the West Coast. He would have had better stats than he did. You know, Detroit Pistons played at a slow pace back then.
Facts. I agree with his defense though. That's like really why I got him in my top 5. But
Right,
besides
'cause
just
Isaiah had D.
yeah, like D, like
Yeah,
especially in my
Isaiah got
top
that
5.
D. That's one thing about my top
Damn,
5. That's why niggas want to get mad because I say John
doing it like
Stockton.
that, nigga.
I got to put Stockton because he played defense, bro. You can't sit there and say that man didn't.
Mhm.
And Gary Payton played defense, bro. And he played offense. Come on. That's how I do my top 5. You
Yeah,
can't play
both
one
sides of the
side.
ball.
You got to play
Both sides.
both sides, nigga.
Facts.
Mhm.
And that's why I don't have LeBron in that shit because you don't play both sides. You got 6 years you've been all defensive teams. Now you talking about you better than Mike. Mike had 10. They say you better than Kobe. Kobe had the most than anybody. So where are you good at than him in? Is
Nah, I
you
agree with
feel me?
that.
What you say, Kid Trent? That's how I do it. I know you want to do your top 5.
Oh, all right. I got like Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton, Gary Payton, Steve Nash. Top 10?
No, we just gonna do top 5.
I
All
like
right, yeah.
that top 5, man. Even with Steve Nash at 5, I respect you. Feel me? You don't have to put him
Well,
at 1. You don't have to put
That's
him
I
at
it.
thank
2.
God
If
for
Steve
You know
Nash
what I'm
Dan
played
saying? As long as
Boogie.
he
defense,
enough.
bro, I would have him in there, bro. Cause then let me just get something straight here. Steve Nash was a dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Steve Nash was nice.
God damn.
Thank you. Thank you.
He was. I remember because he put out. I remember in '97 he put out USC. He put out Southern Cal in the tournament. Santa Clara. That's the college he went to. I remember all that shit. Cause you know why? He was in the same draft as who? One of the
Kobe.
greatest drafts of all time. Nope, it's not Dwayne Wade in them draft.
You talking about
LeBron
the
draft,
'96 draft?
the
Ray
'96 draft.
Allen,
Right. That's one of the
Kobe,
best drafts
Marcus
Yo,
ever.
that shit was a
Camby,
nasty ass draft. I ain't gonna lie. That
You
shit
can
was
say
nasty.
LeBron in them era draft was good. I know some people want to complain to me talking about his. Okay, that's your opinion because that's your
Allen
era.
Iverson, who was the number 1 pick, right?
Right.
Oh, I got to put AI in my. He from Virginia, so I Georgetown.
Oh yeah,
All
no, a
right,
lot of people. Yeah. AI.
here go
Yeah.
my top 5.
Go
Here
ahead,
go my
huh?
top 5. Magic, Oscar, Isaiah. Number 4, I'm gonna put number 4. I got I got J Kidd number 4. And I got Gary Payton
Ooh,
number
I like
5.
that.
Ooh, see, I forgot about J
I
Kidd. I
like
got J
that.
Kidd in there too.
I like
Not J
that.
Kidd, and that's another thing. Go ahead and finish.
Yeah, that's my 5. Top 5.
J Kidd. Let me tell you another thing,
John
and this is
Stockton number
this
6,
this why it's
though.
so
I
hard.
got John
That's why it's
Stockton
so
number 6.
hard. This is the thing. This is why I got Stockton in there. You know why I got Stockton in there? I'm 6'1". I gotta have somebody that's in there. At least I got two niggas that's in there that's my size.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? The other ones are taller. That's how point guards was. They was my size. You were 6'1", or you 6'2", or you were 5'11", or 5'10", or below. You was point guard back in the day when I was growing up. Period.
That's why I come to you, T Price, when I hear your number, like when I hear you say stuff and like how you bring up certain facts, man. That's why you valuable on here, man. When
Yeah,
it comes
that's
to
why.
that basketball talk.
Hey, because look, Stockton was a bad dude. Hey, and get back to J Kidd. Now I seen J Kidd when he was in Dallas. Now imagine how good Dallas was. They wasn't all fucking Tony Braxton.
And then you think about this man took the Nets back to back, even though he didn't win, but he's 2-time Eastern Conference champion. So you gotta like he
He
led a
could have had a
team to
ring
that.
already before the Dallas ring.
Yeah,
Exactly. You know,
you feel me? It's
they
like the
should have beat
respect
Detroit,
factor.
bro. They should have beat Detroit.
Yeah, they should have, dog. Fuck.
But if was a fifth, we all be drunk. I thought they was
True
gonna
that.
beat him.
True that. But
A
dog,
lot of
just
people
the
don't even
fact that
remember
he
that
took his
series. A lot of
team
people
like
don't even
that,
talk about that series no more.
bro. Because niggas don't actually want to go all the way back. Sometimes even
I
like,
can
'cause
go
it
all the
seems
way
like
back.
niggas skip the 2000 era.
Right, and just go
It's
straight
like
to LeBron, and that's it. Exactly. That's
it
what
go
you.
from, if we ain't talking about 90s, we skipping the whole 2000s, and then we talking about 2010s. Like we
Mm-hmm.
missed that whole decade right there. That was beautiful.
But we had the best decade, though. This is one thing. I seen the 70s, I seen the 80s, and I seen the 90s and the early 2000s. And I don't care. This era after 10, it ain't nothing compared to the 80s. I'm talking about the stuff that I seen. Because number one, the game has totally changed. The game has totally evolved. Y'all want to say that? They always want to say, oh, they so much bigger and faster, dude. No. Y'all need to stop all that hype and all that sauce, man. Y'all be on that bullshit.
They talking that microwave talk when they ain't really talking
Right.
about that
You
slow
had
cooking.
players.
Like
You
back
had
in the days, we
players.
used to cook.
We had
Nowadays,
Sean Kemp. Ain't
facts.
no player in the NBA like Sean Kemp right now. That play power forward. Name one that's like power and the Rain Man. Name one.
Nah, ain't nobody. I can't do that. I'm not even gonna try to
Exactly.
pretend.
Because you know why? He was a different kind of specimen. But you remember, these players so much better than us, than the players that we grew up on. You see what I'm saying? That's where the lies be coming in at. Of course, Jerry West is a point guard. I'm talking about players that I seen.
And that
Jerry
what I'm
West,
saying.
and
Like,
you know why Jerry West is in that conversation? He played both ends. Look his accolades up. He was a defensive player, and he was shooting 3-point. Imagine, y'all want to say Steph Curry shooting for the logo. Jerry West was shooting that shit way back then, and it wasn't even the 3-point line. So what are we talking about here?
yeah, niggas be trying to throw Steph in the top 5 already, but it's like, bro, he's one of
Man,
the
I hear them right now.
legit
Grant
point
Hill,
guards.
all of them talking about he's still gonna be top 3 because he got the accolades and all that. I've been hearing them on the 2K22 shit. I be like, whoa, y'all niggas really with the nigga? How you skip so many people, bro?
Cause they not watching film. They just like, oh, look at the numbers.
The 80s was a good balance. You know why? Because you had a lot of champions. 90s was a balance. Look, everything. Look, hey, and I was gonna ask Wait, and I'm gonna ask James this, and this is the last bit of discussion. I got exactly 7 minutes. When did the mantle really got passed on? Like, when did the mantle really got passed on? I think it was forced. Because
Well,
no, let me just say this.
go
This
ahead.
is why I say that. And this got nothing to do with LeBron either. Y'all
Right.
got to understand, this is context. But Michael Jordan was retiring, was about to go. The NBA was propping up everybody else, though, too.
Yeah, because they said Grant Hill was supposed to be the face of the NBA when
They
Jordan
were saying
left, but he got
all of
hurt.
them. It was all of them. Penny Hardaway. Everybody had they shine. But the thing
Shaq.
is, they was promoting everybody.
That's facts. But the thing is, like back in the days from the '80s, it was so respectable and responsible. Is that when Larry lost to Isaiah, you knew
Mm-hmm.
that Larry said, "Yo, Isaiah, go ahead." You know what I'm saying? Even with Isaiah, with MJ, he kind of did the same thing. Not in the way that everybody wanted him to do it, a pretty way, as in like, hey, shake my hand, you're the guy next. But Isaiah even, mimic it when he was talking about, hey, the same way Boston did us, we're gonna do y'all the same way. We're just gonna treat you
Mm-hmm.
that respect. And that
This is
torch we got passed like that. And
right
then MJ never really passed the torch at all, truthfully.
because
Because
he
he kept
won.
on trying to cut. He kept on coming back, and then he came back with the Wizards. So he never really properly passed at all. So that led the media to speculate on who it should be next, and that's the confusion right there.
That you know what you said exactly what I was about to say because it really never been passed to me. It ain't never really been passed to me. Like this is just my generation. Y'all want to say this man so much dominated? How this man so much dominated when too many players won on his watch? That's dominance. That's not being dominant. Look, you could say this is one thing I understand about y'all. Always want to say he's not even better than Duncan. Duncan beat him not once but twice. Should have beat him 3 times. And Duncan stayed with the same team, just like who? Kobe beat Bryant. So you try to tell me 2 players that stayed with their franchise for over 20 years, only team that they ever know, don't pick their teams, but you better?
Mm.
That's all I got to say. Y'all don't got no rebuttal for that. I don't give about stats. I don't care about everything. Stats are meant to be broken. If you have longevity, you're going to break it. I ain't got no problem with it. I don't got a problem with Kareem saying that he want this man to pass it. Dude, Kareem like, dude, this shit's going to get broken anyway. But I was going to say something. He could have already had it. Imagine if the man made 75% of his free throws. He already had it already.
You speaking facts, my guy. That's how you go off the air, just speaking facts like that.
I got to go him out in the air with something, bro. Hey,
I
man,
like
wait.
that.
Hey,
I
wait,
like
this is
that.
what I'm going to do, man. Like, early in the morning, man, I'm going to start doing this round table talk, man. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow, though, too, because I am going to, we're going to have a round top talk, man. Shout out to my boy Trayvon, man, because I know he was on here early. We're going to do this every morning, man, 8:30. It's going to be 8:30 my time. We're going to have a round table talk. We just sit there talk about stuff, man. Then we're going to get to basketball and all that other stuff, but it's going to be round table talk from this
I
point
like
on,
that.
man.
I'm gonna definitely participate, man.
And
But yeah,
women,
man,
and
enjoy
women,
your day at work,
Raleigh.
man.
Oh yeah, it's my Friday, bro. So
You
you
already
already
know.
know I'm coming in there lit and ready to make ready to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying? Today I'm gonna be a little busy today anyway because I got the team supposed to be coming in and just gonna be talking to me. That's why I say I be at work. I enjoy life, man.
You
You don't
got
know
to.
you don't know who you run into, man. I met this person from New York. I'm going out and saying this. I met somebody yesterday from New York. She's one of the realest, sweetest women I ever met in my life. She's
Mm-hmm.
from New York. When she told me who she was, I didn't know who she was because, she gave me her name. But then she told me, and she showed me pictures of people who she known and everything like that. Show me picture of Jay. She showed me picture of Dipset. She showed me picture of all the greats.
Ooh.
All the greats. She said, I'm from this place. But she said, but I'm living here. Because she just moved here for a job. You know what I mean? Because she's very smart on that technology and she's smart being a nurse. So she don't want to work at the hospital. She was just like, what should I do? She just asked me for advice out of anybody.
Yeah.
Why you asking me? Because it's just a conversation that we had. I said, girl, do whatever God wants you to do. You got to do something what you want to do. I'm just going to say this. If you love your job, you love anything in your life, you know how you're going to get, how you're going to get great success of it? Because it's something that you want to do. You're going to be If it ain't something that you love to do, you just gonna go there just get the check. But if you love something that you love, it's gonna pay dividends, and people gonna see it, and your work, and it's gonna glow on your face. And this is another thing too. If you favor with God, people gonna hate on you anyway. I've been favored a long time ago. I know that for a fact. It's been told to me many times, and I ain't got to tell it. I already know it. So it's coming out steady by glow. The cussing gonna go away pretty soon.
It's gonna be natural. It's just gonna be natural.
It's gonna be straight natural. Right.
Everything gonna be genetic, and you're gonna be like, yo, hey, everything good, And I like that shit.
It's hard. It's just hard for that top 10, bro. Cause now, man, you got me mad at myself. J Kidd, I'm sorry, but I had J Kidd at 6. I wanted him to. I had to put Stockton in there because a lot of people forget John Stockton. A lot of people say he was dirty player, dude. Back then, name a player back then that wasn't dirty.
Nah, he was just playing in his environment. It
Mm-hmm.
gotta you know what I'm saying, you fit to survive or you die trying, you know what I'm
He
saying?
was out
So
there in Wolves' clothing, out there with Karl Malone. Now look, and this is the thing. I watched this man's whole career. I remember he was at Gonzaga.
nah, I feel you. But dog, go ahead and do your thing, dog. I know you got like
Hey,
no
bro,
seconds left.
I'm only 2 minutes. Actually, I'm only like 5 minute ride there. That should
Okay.
take me 10 minutes, so I can leave at 10:50 and still be good, man. 'Cause you know, man, hey, I'm definitely getting out here. It's definitely about 5 minutes, man. I'm still in my street clothes, man.
Nah, I feel you. But I'm
It's
gonna let you do
Friday,
your
bro.
thing, dog. I appreciate the convo, man. I'm gonna
Oh
catch you
man.
earlier than this, all right?
Hey, yeah, bro, man. Hey, it's always a welcome to you, brother, man. You already know what we're hitting for, man. 8:30 tomorrow, man. We gonna be back on here, man.
You
Salute
already
to
know.
everybody, man. Stay prayed up, man.
Hey,
You
one
loved
love, man.
ones. One love to you too, brother.
Yo.
All right, y'all. I'm out. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Great stream today. That's how it's going to be from this point on. You rocking with it, you're not. Hit the like and hit the subscribe. And shout out to my boy LB. LB got me back in my church race. If there's anybody here that don't know the Lord, the church is open. Take me to the wild. Yeah, yeah. I'm about to go to the water. And I'm about to go to work too. But everybody, big shout out, Queens. Hug your kids, and love your man. Women, you gotta love y'all man, cause you don't love y'all man, you know them other ones do. And then when they go to the other ones, y'all get mad. I'm not. This is not race or anything. I'm just saying, Queens, you really value the black man like y'all say y'all value the black man. I know there's a lot of them YouTubers that posting that knowledge. Queens, continue to do that. Teach these sisters how to be women. I never seen so many women got their ass out, got so many tattoos. Don't you know when you get older, that shit gonna look raggedy Andy on y'all asses? I ain't got no piercings. I ain't got no tats. And I made a stand. I promised my mom I never get one of those, and I never have. When is a lady and being a man is being valued? Every day I go out, my jeans are pressed. My outfits is pressed. My jackets are pressed. Niggas be calling me an old head. Oh, well, that's how I was raised. I iron my own pants, everything. Creatures got to be a must. Presentation is a must. If you present yourself out there looking like a hobo, that's how you going to be. If you present yourself looking like a little slut and everything like that, that's how it's going to be. And you can't get mad at people's reaction, how they come at you. Look how you dress. Just because it look good on somebody else don't mean for you to do. And women, can you please stop doing them fake eyelashes? Please. I'm tired of picking them up at my store. And no, it ain't just white ladies. All ethnics. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Now y'all know what the hell y'all be looking at? Look, I would say looking at what y'all look at. Look at and what y'all look like. With that fake ass shit on. Whenever happened to inner beauty? When it happened to no makeup? See, that's why I deal with women that don't deal with that makeup, that straight inner beauty. All the queens I know, they got inner beauty. They don't need makeup. Cause number one, makeup wasn't designed for y'all. Makeup was designed for gay people, gay men. Y'all can dispute the facts, but that's actually a fact. And a question, why in the hell y'all keep them long ass nails? How in the hell you wipe your asses with that shit? I don't know. Stop letting these people tell y'all what y'all need to be. If your parents or somebody inside you ain't encouraging you, you know how good your worth is, man. You already know what your man is. That's why we tackling down on it. That's why I come off the top rope when nigga call me a bitch and when the nigga's wearing a wig or nigga wearing a dress on. Nigga, how? When does that time that we just sit there and just let it happen? But okay, it's okay. It's okay. He over there switching and everything. He over there switching everything with his booty all out and everything. It's okay. Oh, it's okay for that girl to be sitting there bumping. She just dancing to the music. Just don't worry about it. Then you got, like I say, you don't know who looking at your kids. Y'all gotta learn how to eliminate stuff. Y'all better take negative stuff and use it as positive. That's one thing about my generation. My negatives came to my positive. Y'all don't like to take constructive criticism. Y'all say y'all use. I don't say some of y'all. Y'all take criticism, think it's hate. But you know what? That will fuse you. That will help you to be better. And I'm gonna be better. And I'm out. I'm going to work. Hit the like and hit subscribe. We'll be back 8:30 in the morning. Peace out.